At the convent of St. Cardora, 4 adventurers came together in search of the dwarven scholar Mirrin Galant. Unfortunately, you found that the scholar was missing. Her sister Keyleth told you that she had travelled to the nearby village of Therol to join the great hunt for the Golden Heart, a legendary stag with horns of pure gold. She also hinted that Mirrin was investigating the actions of a local druid ring. You journeyed to Therol, getting to know one another a little, and found the town full of boorish nobles who had come to the annual hunt, but there was no sign of Mirrin. During your investigations, you discovered that the local druid ring, the Deep Root Ring, had been getting more aggressive with the hunters who were trespassing into their lands to the west. You located a friend of Mirrin, the Grugak Tanner Yelendriel, and he told you that Mirrin had set out for a place known as the Glistening Waterfall. As you prepared to head out of town, there was a commotion at the Golden Heart Inn. A young noble named Cedric Gilligan was being praised and cheered, for it appeared that he had slain the famed Golden Heart. It quickly became obvious, however, to your more sober eyes, that the dead stag was just a hoax, its antlers painted gold with some strange concoction. After confronting Cedric, he broke down and confessed, and Drago was rewarded with a gift from the innkeeper Kithian, who feared loss of business if the stag had really been killed. Wasting no more time, you headed west into the Redbark Wood, following the Wolf's Blood stream. The journey under the towering Redbark pines was pleasant and uneventful, and you reached the glistening waterfall after a day and a half travel. It was whilst investigating the waters of the pool at the top of the waterfall that Varl was attacked by an elemental made entirely of water. A vicious fight ensued, but you worked well as a team in your first fight together and emerged victorious. As the elemental fell, you were surrounded by elk-mounted druids with giant eagles circling overhead. They ordered you to disarm, but the use of a calm emotion spell by Raphael meant that the druids grew less aggressive and offered to escort you to their leader, Eric Blackthorn. In a series of natural caves, the Deep Root Ring had made their home, and it was to here that the druids led you. They took you inside the caves filled with sparkling pollen and summoned their leader, a mutated archdruid with a dark edge. Eric Blackthorn was extreme in his beliefs, threatening the hunters who kept encroaching on his lands. He knew of the scholar Mirrin and told you that she had been imprisoned in the Undergarden. But after some negotiation, he agreed to let you see her. He led you to an ancient chamber at the end of which was a strange wooden door carved with the face of a treant. Beyond the door lay the Undergarden, where Eric told you Mirrin was. You ventured inside, down the stairs, and found yourself in a magical place. Stretching into the distance was the wonder of the Undergarden, an enormous subterranean cavern filled with a cornucopia of spectacular wildlife. Tall trees covered in vines and climbing roses towered around you. Verdant fronds swayed in a gentle breeze and pollen filled the air. At the foot of the stone steps was a wooden arch, engraved with the words, "Let the game begin." So, you find yourself in this huge cavern. From somewhere, you can't quite make out where, sunlight filters down from what appears to be low clouds hanging just below the huge, gigantic stalagmites and stalactites on the cavern roof far above.
Raphael's obviously quite delighted at how beautiful it is, and she's just standing there with her hands behind her back, swiveling around, looking at stuff.
Ahead of you, a poorly maintained road stretches to a fork where you can see a small stone pedestal standing. Both forks lead into the surrounding woods. There's a thin plume of smoke rising from the east branch before the tree line. In the far distance, you can make out a huge rock tower towering above the trees of the forest with vines growing out the top of it.
What direction's that in?
That's to the east.
This place looks like a bit of a maze.
So they shot us in, didn't they?
Well, the door disappeared.
The stairs behind you have disappeared.
Trapped.
I'm going to approach the fork in the path. This
Okay.
place is too bright. This place is too bright, but I will find her. And I'm going to start looking for tracks on the ground.
Okay. You head towards the fork in what appears to be an incredibly ancient paved road. Standing where the road splits is a beautiful sundial of stained glass with an engraved compass upon it and a keyhole in each of the cardinal directions. A message carved into the stone reads, "Change the season to find the keys. Turning all four will set you free." And I have a picture of it.
Ooh, exciting.
Okay. Make a survival check for me, please, Val. You said you were looking for tracks. The road around here is quite hard and dry, and it's paved, though it's slightly overgrown with moss growing between the cracks of the stones. But you can't see any tracks.
I just look up to the others and go, she isn't here.
Pretty.
We've not started looking yet.
Val, can you make a perception check for me? As you look at the sundial, you can see that each of the four cardinal directions there's a different symbol, and that the gnomon, the central piece of the sundial, is currently pointing towards what appears to be a symbol suggesting the season of summer.
Four keyholes for... not four paths.
We've got somewhere.
It's warm, it's pleasant. There's the sound of bees buzzing around in the distance. It's it's a very pleasant place, and if it wasn't for the weight of the rock far above you, you could be in any pleasant forest upon the face of the worlds of the Azure Sea.
I'm going to try turning the gnomon.
Okay, there are obviously four cardinal points. North, south, east and west, and looking closer at it, you do see that each of the cardinal points seems to represent one of the four seasons.
Try and turn it clockwise to the next season.
You turn it clockwise to the next season. Okay, bear with me.
Dude.
The gnomon of the sundial turns easily, and when it clicks into place towards the symbol of spring, all of a sudden the blooms, the leaves on the trees seem to grow. Daffodils and bluebells pop up from the earth around about, and vast swathes of grass suddenly fill the ground between the paths. Buds can be seen on every branch, and blossom appears on the fruit trees. Birds begin to sing a morning chorus, and tiny fungi suddenly grow on the stumps of old trees. Bees and other insects buzz around in a hurry, and a light shower begins to rain upon you.
This is better.
Spin it round really fast.
Yeah, back up, boys, back
Like
up.
DJ it.
Can you repeat the inscription, please, Neil?
Yes, I'll put it in the chat for you as well.
Thank
It says, change the seasons to find the keys. Turning all 4 will set you free.
you. So my guess would be there'll be a different key in each season. Something like it'll be frozen in ice, or something that we can only get in summer. So, I feel like we do one season at a time and try and find the keys. Unless anyone else has got any other suggestions.
No, I think we generally got to set it to one season, have a walk around, I suppose, see if we find a key. If we don't, I don't know. Build a log cabin and live here for the rest of our lives.
That sounds nice. Yes, we have to find all 4 keys, turn them to open the staircase, I guess. So,
Fine. I'll start striding off towards that.
So you're leaving it set at spring at the moment, yeah?
Yeah. I can't find any tracks. I'll just head off east. I'll just
Okay.
start walking on.
You start...
Can you only... Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I was just going to say, can you only spin it clockwise, or can you also turn it anti-clockwise?
You've only moved it clockwise, because that's all Paul tried to do.
Okay.
You can try turning it back if you wish.
No, I just feel like when you turn it, you'll only go the one way, so we have to redo all the seasons if we miss something. So because we've skipped
okay.
past summer, that's just a thought. But yeah,
Let's go for a walk. Lead on, Val.
I'll just head off east, yeah, to the
You
next
start,
walk.
take the east fork towards where you can see another fork in the road up ahead.
Again, I'll look on the ground for any tracks at this fork.
You travel through the light rain. It seems very persistent, but it's very light and forming beads on top of your clothing. And you travel for about half a mile, and you come across another fork in the road, one leading to the northeast and one leading to the southeast. And in the centre where the roads meet, you see the remains of a smouldering campfire under a walnut tree. Croaking frogs can be heard from a small reed-fenced pond nearby.
Ooh. Someone camped here. Which way did they go?
Yeah, look around for signs of what kind of person uses camp and where did they go.
Okay. Okay, can you make a survival check, please? Val, you can't see any tracks around at the moment.
Any clues from the campfire as to
Make a perception check for me.
were they left-handed? Like, did they walk with a limp?
You search the remains of the shelter, which has been hastily dismantled, but you discover, seemingly left forgotten, at the back of the shelter, a small leather water skin of beautiful craftsmanship. There's a mark on the bottom of it, and when you turn the mark to examine it, you recognise the mark immediately. You saw it a couple of days ago. It's the mark of Yelendriel, the tanner in Ferrell.
Was she friends with Mirrin or something?
Yeah, they were
Can't
best
remember.
friends, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's come looking for Mirren.
Or she
yeah,
made
she
it.
went missing, didn't she? The the Grogak chap said that she went missing a week ago. If I'm
Yeah.
correct. Oh, just stand on the dog. Yeah, so she may have come down here to look for him and then got a bit stuck. So we can look for the Yuga. No, what's her name?
Who are you?
A friend.
Yuga was
Yuga was the
Drago's
half-orc.
friend.
Her sister.
Mirren's friend, sorry. Yeah, Mirren's sister.
Her sister was called Keyleth.
Yeah,
Galant.
thank you.
Unless anybody's doing
What
anything.
item was the symbol on? Sorry.
A leather water skin. It's
Okay, so it could have
extremely
been
well
one that
made.
could have been one that she bought from there.
That he gets.
And he
Yeah.
told you that they'd become good friends.
Okay.
So it's probably Keyleth then.
It could be. Well, it could be her friend who's gone looking for her, or it could be Mirrin.
Yeah. Right, we'll follow this way then.
She's
So
been
there's
gifted it
a
by
path.
her or bought it off her.
There's a
Yeah.
path leads to the northeast and one leads to the southeast.
Is there any tracks from the campsite that would show obvious
Uh,
signs of?
You would make a survival check if you want to have a look around for tracks. Deandra points out some tracks that you can't believe you missed, Paul, when you,
Oh, no.
when you looked. There's you can see in the damp grass from the rain, the grass that has been softened by the rain. You can see the footprints of what appears to be a humanoid-sized person leading southeast into the forest.
Well done, you are learning.
It's this way. We need to follow the tracks.
Yes. I wonder when
Raphael's
you'd spot
just
them.
following behind. She's watching what everybody's doing, and if any of them happen to glance at her, she just smiles at them. Watching everybody.
I head off southeast.
Okay. You head off to the southeast. You head into the forest itself, and after a short distance, the paved path just ends. It doesn't end in a grove, or there's no path continuing on. Just large, towering trees that filter out much of the afternoon light up above, meaning that the entire area is in dim light. There's no path ahead, no direction. You can kind of get an idea looking up where the sun is, but even that is quite difficult from where you are. The trees form an almost complete canopy above you. But the sound of the forest appears to be full of life. There's the sound of woodpeckers. You can hear the rain falling still, though much less of it is getting through the leaf canopy above.
Should we follow the tracks as far as they go?
Yeah, see if there's any broken branches or footprints where somebody's left the trail into the deep woods.
I think
Maybe Deandra better see.
I think the keys are in the direction what they would be on that sundial when you turn it onto the season. So if we're on,
We're in spring.
yeah. So you basically go off in the direction.
Okay, spring is the northeast. Is east on the sundial.
That's what I think.
So we're
good
kind of
going.
heading east.
So yeah,
Good talk,
the
kinda
stone
heading.
path has run out.
I'll do another survival check to see if there's any tracks.
When she might not have got it right. So I mean, I'm not saying that's right, but I just think that corresponds to where the key is and where the dial points to.
Certainly worth using as a baseline, isn't it? Because we've got nothing
Yeah.
else to go off, so we might as well use that as a baseline, mate.
But we were in summer, so she was heading off this way when we were in summer.
Unfortunately, with the end of the
You might
pathway,
not have read it the same.
Deandra, you've lost track of the footprints. The grass here isn't as spongy because not as much rain is getting through.
Did I spot anything?
You can make a survival check.
Oh,
What's
I'll
your
ju- Sorry.
I was just gonna say what's your plus on survival?
5.
Well, we could have done it with advantage if we both looked.
You do pick up the tracks now that Deandra has pointed them out to you previously. You do spot them, and they do seem to be heading slightly meandering through the trees, but in a roughly southeasterly direction. You also spot. Hold on 1 second. You also spot some strange toadstools growing to around the size of a human head. They're pointed and curved and ivory in colour, looking as, pretty much like a boar tusk sticking up out of the ground.
Phallic garden.
Do I recognise them? No idea.
No, you've
well, she
never
went
seen them
this
before.
way.
Yeah, actually, make an H check, sorry. No, you've never seen their like before. It's good to see you getting all the bad rolls out of the way to start off.
Well, I'm not going near them. We've had plenty of
carry
bad
on trying to follow.
experience with mushrooms.
Okay, you
before.
carry on trying to follow the path and head deeper into the forest. The light gets a little bit dimmer as you move away from the edge, the eaves at the edge of the forest. But suddenly, the trees open up into a small clearing. Things get a little bit lighter, and you see an enormous oak tree, twice the height of the other trees around it. It rises so high that the shadow it casts seems to stretch on infinitely through the forest, and its highest boughs almost disappear from view. But you can see about 100 feet up the enormous oak, there's a thick bough upon which a tree house stands.
I have 3 houses.
100 foot up. 100 foot.
Wait. Do you think someone's been stuck here that long that they've had to make a tree house?
Who would live in a house like this?
Maybe it's a permanent resident.
Well, I hope they're friendly.
Anybody home?
Your voice seems to be slightly deadened by the damp leaves and foliage all around you, but there's no response.
100 foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick up a small pebble and just throw it up at the door or something.
He rolls a 20 and just smashes through the house.
Okay, roll a d20 with disadvantage and add your dexterity modifier. Make a dex check at disadvantage. Would be an easier way of saying that.
Not athletics then. Okay.
Nope. Unfortunately, the stone falls quite. You get it about 50 feet up. There's a small clump you think you can hear as it hits the trunk of the tree.
I take my longbow off my shoulder and try and slot an arrow in the front door.
Okay, so that's in normal range for a longbow, I think, isn't it? 100 feet. So yeah, just roll a dex check then.
Do you want to put a note on it?
Or should I roll to hit? Dex check.
Oh, you can roll to hit, yeah, with your bow. Because then it'll take off one of your arrows as well.
Oh, mother. Oh, no.
You take an arrow out, you take a few moments drawing a bead, you take into account the winds and the effects, the weight of the rain, and you launch. The arrow arcs up and you think you've missed, but then it just begins to fall at just the right arc and thuds quivering into the door frame of the treehouse. There is no response.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm going to walk up to the treehouse and start going up the ladder or whatever.
There's no ladder. You will
Oh,
have to climb the tree, I'm afraid.
I will climb the tree.
Okay, can you make an athletics check for me, please?
Probably not.
This might be my thing.
Yeah, you get about 4 feet off the ground, and the bark of the tree there are plenty of handholds. It's quite wet with rivulets of water running down, and you're already a little uncomfortable being on dry land as it is. And trying to climb a tree is something you've never done in your life before. Unfortunately, you
Gravity-
don't get very
Gravity
far.
doesn't work the same out of the water, does it?
I start chopping it down with my glaive.
No.
I'll have a go if I may.
Mhm.
At climbing.
Yeah.
Athletics.
It is.
There you go. Come on, for heaven's sake, this is ridiculous.
Okay, your extra height allows you to jump up to a low branch, which you heave yourself up onto, and then from there you look at the bark of the tree. This is an ancient tree, but that means it's very gnarled. There's lots of nooks and crannies in the bark of the tree, and using a dagger in your hands, you manage to force your way up. And after a precarious 10 minutes, at one point you nearly slip, but you manage to grab hold of a branch and save
Can I
yourself.
just say, whilst he's still dangling there and before he climbs up, I walk up and touch his ankle and cast resistance on it.
Just
Okay.
had to do that.
Is that a cantrip? Yeah,
Yeah.
if you can cast it on him, please.
I'll drag it out. Hang on.
But yeah, after you find yourself sweating despite the cool rain by the time you reach the branch and you heave yourself up onto it and find yourself standing before what is a treehouse that looks much more ramshackle than it did from the base of the tree. It's got a big hole in the roof. There's a lot of moss that has overgrown it, and a branch of the tree has grown through one of the walls. It looks like it's been here for a very long time. You can see Val's arrow in the door frame, and the door is still in place, so it's hanging off one of the hinges.
Can I have my arrow?
Pull the arrow out the door and chuck it.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to put a rope down, or are you happy for me just to have a look around?
Well, it looks pretty abandoned, doesn't it? You can
Just
tell.
looking up at you.
I'll have a little snoofty around then.
If anything, the inside of the treehouse looks even more decrepit than the outside. It's immediately obvious that it's been abandoned, if not years, maybe even decades ago. Everything is overgrown with moss and mushrooms.
a shame.
Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Or is it an illusion? He else would
Ah,
be
what's
that
going
do
on?
that.
I added resistance to myself by accident. I've had to add it to Drago.
Oh, okay.
But it needs cancelling off me. I don't know how to do that.
No, actually, it's just a concentration effect, so you do add it to yourself, not to Drake.
Oh, okay.
So I'll.
Okay. I was just thought it was automatic that he'd get the plus D4 on his next save.
No. Let me just check something, seeing as this is still early days, early doors, with these characters. It's cantrip resistance. Yeah. Okay. No. Right. Yeah, you have a look around. You start lifting a few things up, and you do find an old journal. It's kind of mouldy, overgrown with moss, but you managed to pull it out from a nook where it had been jammed.
I'll open it. Is it common tongue or?
It is in the common tongue. It seems to relate the tale of a wizard called Berta Brightspark. The name means nothing to you, but it describes how she was captured by some druids whilst out collecting acorns and thrown into this strange place. And there's some passages about her time exploring the forest.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll sit on the edge of the treehouse bit and read it out to the guys.
Yeah.
Sort of shout it out.
Please
Tell
read
the
it out.
story.
So we can hear.
Come on, give us some in the voice.
The day is.
Today I located a truly spectacular artifact. It takes the form of a sundial and can change the seasons of this place, which I have learned is called Undergarden. There must be some purpose beyond, excuse me, frivolity for its being here, but I have yet to ascertain. Mayhap it is the key to escape. This eve I located another side construction of wood. Akin to that in the glade of the evergreen oak, I cannot yet fathom what magic protects these signs, but something surely is. The words upon them must be clues to some great puzzle I shall have to solve. I fear I am truly losing my mind. This forest is taking from me that which I hold most dear. In a vain attempt at escape, I went to the standing stones and pictured the megaliths near my hometown, hoping that the magic within the stones would take me there. Of course, my experiment failed. I'm getting desperate. Keep it together, Berta. I think I've cracked it. I need to get through the seas and keys to escape. I'll go searching for the summer's key today.
That's the final entry.
Well, she clearly didn't get it.
Whilst Drago
Raphael
is
gives a little
100
clap
feet
when
away
he's finished.
up the giant oak tree, can Deandra, Raphael and Val please make a perception check?
Well done, Rich.
There's got to be the glade.
Val,
Oh.
you notice some... is there an echo, by the way, for anyone else?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hang on, let me check my settings.
I think it's a little bit rich.
Yeah, it could be.
I love how Drago's voice got slightly higher by the end of the text.
No, I'm all set up.
Yeah,
I'm all set
I
up.
think it's...
Correct.
I was taking on the persona of the wizard.
Oh, I see. Good.
You notice there's some movement in some of the undergrowth at the edge of the glade, which isn't caused by the wind or the rain.
Rich, it's your echo.
Doing
I just quickly pull my bow out and turn around to Val and Raphael. There's someone here. And take aim.
Okay. You take aim at the undergrowth where the movement was, and suddenly a small, furry little creature hops out, tilts its head, blinking, and it's followed by 7 other little rabbits
I thought you were going to say dwarves.
that hop out from the undergrowth.
Someone or something.
They
You
seem to
there.
stop and eye you warily, their heads tilted to one side and then the other.
How
You.
cute.
Who are you? Where's the key?
They're rabbits, Val.
Wow, they're rabbits. They're not going to hurt us.
After a few
you know
moments, one of the rabbits takes a few hops towards you, Val, and then a couple of the others kind of back it up and hop next to it. They tilt their heads looking at you.
The key. I can't get any sense out of these beings.
It's like the raven followed him. Now rabbits are following him. What the fuck's going on?
He's the David Attenborough of the Azure Sea.
He's known as the animal Lothario. He'll
Suddenly
do
takes
anything,
another few
anywhere,
hops
at
towards
any
you, Val.
time.
Shoo! Go away. I do a shooing motion.
You make a shooing motion and they suddenly break and wheel round and run off back into the undergrowth, But then a few moments later, they poke their noses, little twitching noses out again, and start hopping towards you again.
No.
That could be spies for the druids.
Animals follow you around, Val. Just if it was that raven. And then the rabbit. What's going on?
Well, we need to find this wood thing in this glade of the evergreen oak. This is an
Yes.
oak, isn't it?
Excellent subject change. Well, it is an oak. Any sign of those tracks carrying on through the woods on the
One
other
of
side?
the rabbits suddenly turns and starts hopping towards you, Deandra. Now, you've never seen a rabbit. You've heard stories. There were fairy stories back in Lemurus about some of the strange creatures that lived on the dry lands. And you're sure you remember hearing something about these strange little creatures with long, twitchy ears and fluffy cotton ball
What
tails.
did you say they were again? Are they dangerous?
Wow.
Why do they jump? Why do
Drago,
they
are you
just
making your
run?
way back down?
Seems like so much more
If
effort.
there's nothing of any else interest in the cabin, yeah, I'll.
Okay. Yeah,
Why
you
do they
start to
jump?
make your way back down.
Start looking around for this wooden.
One of the
Thing
rabbits comes and hops towards you, Raphael.
I sit down and take out pick some seeds or something up off the floor and just hold them out.
One of them. It's almost like two of them are conferring with each other. They kind of rub noses, and then one of them gingerly hops forwards and looks in your hand, looks up at you, and with the look of almost rabbit disgust on its face, and then turns around and hops back to the other one without taking the seeds.
I just smile at them. Wide-eyed, wondrous at the rabbits, smiling, enjoying the moment.
Okay. Drago has now made it back down. He jumps the last 10 feet or so, makes it back down with the journal in hand.
Do you suppose they want?
You can make a animal handling check if you wish.
Probably different.
Was the echo gone now? I've adjusted my.
Yeah, it seems better now. Thanks, mate.
I've taken off the automatic adjust.
You don't know. You've never seen rabbits before, Deandra. But there's something in their eyes that you've seen in the eyes of other beasts. Beasts in the ocean depths. It's something which is unique across all species with any intelligence. A look that once you've seen it, you can recognize it in any creature. And it's a look of desperate hunger.
Okay. I'll pull out something from my rations that they could eat
Okay.
and chuck it at them.
Okay, you dip into your pack and you take out some cheese and some dried meat and some tomatoes that you've got wrapped up in some oilcloth, and lay them out. And the rabbits hop forwards, sniff them, and then grab. The rabbit grabs one of the tomatoes, turns around and races back into the undergrowth. And it's followed a moment later by all the other rabbits darting out, grabbing bits of food, and then turning and disappearing back.
You would think there would be enough berries or something in a garden this pretty, so maybe everything in this garden is poisonous or inedible.
Or maybe with a
There's a
change
little
in
chirrup.
seasons.
And the leaf at the edge of the undergrowth moves aside again, and another rabbit appears, and it pushes a bottle out from the undergrowth before chirruping at you again and disappearing.
Okay, I'll pick up the bottle.
It's a glass bottle with a cork in the top. It's got a vial of red liquid. It shimmers when you agitate it.
Ooh.
They're trying to
You
poison
know what
us
it is
now.
because let me just double check. I think you've already got some in your pouch. It's a potion of greater healing.
What?
Nice.
Are you going to take that, or who should I pass it to?
You can give it to Draco. I think he'll probably need it because everyone else has got heals. And I've got
Leandra comes and hands you the potion, which you also recognise because you have one. Drago.
Could be rabbit piss.
Well, if you keep climbing trees, then you're gonna need these.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Mm.
There we go.
You should have just killed all the rabbits and got all your spell slots back.
No.
Are you suggesting I would need it?
Okay.
Julia.
You're not sure what the time is now. It's difficult to tell in the forest, but you are in a clearing. It's certainly looking towards the middle of the afternoon now. Okay.
Bunny.
Did we discover a sign or something made of wood?
You did not, no.
Maybe look for some more tracks.
1 second. Is this worth taking a spell slot? Yeah, I'm going to cast Tech Magic
Okay.
on myself and walk around this glade.
Okay. Is that a that takes a spell slot, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so tick it off.
Yeah.
So you try and feel the connection to your homeland, far away, somewhere else. But there's that thin cord that ties you to it still. And you imagine pulling through that cord the magic of that place. You feel it fill you, and you expand it out around you, and your vision shifts slightly. The first thing you notice is that the entire forest around you is glowing slightly.
Mm-hmm.
But the potion that's just been picked up, as well as things you would expect, such as your armour, are glowing much more brightly. You also notice Drago's glaive glowing as well.
Mm-hmm.
You notice Raphael's armour glowing brightly. And you notice a lantern hanging from Deandra's pack, also glowing.
Oh, I forgot about the lantern.
Anything else as I wander around this glade?
Nothing else, no. Other than the general level of everything.
Expect that, I suppose. Well, I can't find the sign. The wizard was going mad. There isn't anything here. Suggest we should move on and look around, see if I can pick up those tracks again.
Okay, make a survival check for me. You can't find the tracks, unfortunately. You've got turned round watching the rabbits and...
Stupid rabbits have trodden all over the tracks. Do you remember how to find tracks, Deandra, like I told you?
I will do a check. to see if I can find anything.
Okay, make a survival check, please.
Saw her on the road.
Yeah, you immediately spot the tracks. This is going to become a bit of a running theme, isn't it? I can see already. Heading further southeast, out of the glade and between the trees.
Yeah, we'll follow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you head off into the trees once more. You follow the tracks for a couple of hours. With me 1 second.
What sort of rogue are you, Dave?
Go on, assassin.
A what?
Assassin.
A sausage.
Okay. The trees as you head further into the southeast seem to be getting darker. The wood becomes darker. The light begins to dim somewhat as the foliage grows even thicker above you. The tracks begin to weave a bit more than they did before. And the rain is falling continuously.
Doesn't seem to dampen Raphael's attitude. She's still kind of walking lightly through the woods, smiling.
No, we'll follow them behind.
She's just high all the time.
High on life, baby.
Keep an eye out, see if anything's been dropped.
Then the wood seems to change again as the tracks bend around, almost coming back on themselves into some darker trees, and you see thick, sticky webs covering the trees before you. There's no sign of any spiders, but you can see hanging the silhouette of a figure hanging in the webs. The figure matches the frame of a dwarf.
Uh-oh.
And beyond the figure is a ball of webbing around the size of a small cottage.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's a good sign.
Now I'll draw my weapon and shield and proceed slowly and cautiously towards the corpse.
Okay, can you make a perception
As he walks past me,
Yep.
I cast protection from evil on him. Just touch his arm as he walks past me.
It's like touching Drago. Oh.
And then mark it off and put it on him.
Try and find the deepest,
I'll feel
darkest
the
shadow
guns.
to slink
Feel
into.
the guns.
Let me cast a spell. I've marked it off. Where is it?
Okay.
There we go.
Been quite wary, Neil.
Okay.
Scanning,
Make a
scanning.
perception check for me.
Obviously, what has befallen this poor dwarf-sized creature, we do not want the same fate. On her own, she was probably easily overwhelmed.
If you want to make a perception check for me. Okay. As you step forwards into the between the trees, you spot some movement up ahead. I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh, crap.
6, that's terrible. I'm right at the end.
Yeah.
Let me know if the map comes through okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Sick.
Space spiders.
Oh yeah.
Oh, before we start, I think I've got a. Before
Aren't
we
they
start,
like the
here we go.
worst spiders you can fight?
Got a nice little picture for you there. Okay. Deandra, you're first up. You see Drago ahead of you freeze. By the way, that circle around Drago is his aura of protection. As you move into and out of that circle, it should bestow bonuses to certain saves on you
+3 in it to saving throws.
automatically.
Okay. Let me a look and see what I've got here. Gonna cast. Where are we? I'm gonna cast detect. No, guiding bolt. I'm gonna move into here, and I'm gonna cast it on this dude here. Where are we? Guiding bolt at level 2 because I don't have a level 1 spot. Thank God for that. So let me just check what that gives me. Another D6.
So there should be an effect on the spell, I think. Guiding bolt, where is it? Yeah, so guiding bolt. Oh, it's got the damage effect on there already. Okay. Do you want to describe what your bolt looks like?
So as she casts the guiding bolt, her eyes glow fluorescent, sort of teal turquoisey colour, her hair lights up, and the guiding bolt just kind of looks like a massive streak of blue light coming from her hands. So a bit like a lightning bolt, but not obviously lightning bolty.
It streaks through the trees, casting shadows as it moves past them and slams into the form that you can see in the distance. There's a hissing noise as it rears back, arching its legs into the air in pain.
That's me, thank you.
What's he done? Okay. Right, I just need to check a couple of things. Yeah. 30 feet. Huh? Okay. Okay.
Neil, did you say Soul Bond was a bonus or an action?
It should say in the description of the ability. Soul
Right.
Bind, did you say?
Yeah. It's under features.
Oh. I'm not see. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Raphael. No wonder I can't see it. Soul Bind. Here we go.
Shoot you.
It's an action.
DM.
If you look at Soul Bind and click the shield next to it, it'll open up the description of the ability,
Oh,
and
thank
it
you.
tells you there.
My character sheet, not yours. Okay.
Where's that happy cleric gone?
Oh, that was just brother to brother.
The spider
to my brother.
is huge. It rears up
Schizo
and then
cleric.
scuttles towards you with incredible speed. And as it approaches you, it shimmers and then disappears.
Done.
Oh,
It's because it's a fucking phase spider.
Fucking face.
I will.
Hurts me.
It's Val.
I
Wait
will.
for my turn.
Stride out
okay.
and move.
Val. Val.
I just keep thinking my guy's Valad for some reason.
And I swear there were some spiders here a while ago. Damn it.
My spider senses ting.
Yeah, move to there. 10 just above. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to use cunning action to hide,
Okay.
and then hold my action to attack when a spider appears.
Your cunning action is bonus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do believe I'm done.
Okay.
Yes.
Vol steps back into the shadow of one of the trees and seems to disappear against the trunk of the tree. Drago.
I will cast actions. Expeditious retreat and run away. No. I don't have any level 2, so I can't do that. But what I can do is I will cast. Where is it?
What's that?
I can duplicate myself, not mirror image. There's another one I've got. Fuck it, I will cast.
It's Channel Divinity. It's one of your Channel Divinity skills. It's called Conjure Duplicate.
Yeah.
You make an illusion of yourself within 30 feet of yourself.
I can't see it.
Under features, it's a Channel Divinity ability, so you would need to tick off your Channel Divinity. It's called Channel Divinity Treachery.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's got. Because I've got divine sense as well. What's that do? Eh? I don't understand that. Let me have a read of it. Divine sense doesn't say anything in there.
Divine sense.
Because I have four slots. Next
Means
to
as an
divine
action
sense.
you can open your awareness to detect such forces as good and evil. So you can detect celestials, fiends, and undead.
Like a face spider.
So if a face spider is a celestial, fiend, fiend or undead. Description.
I only have one channel divinity.
You do?
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast. Sorry, chaps.
It's alright.
It's alright, we're still learning our characters at the moment.
I will cast. Mark's already put protection. Good and evil. So. Where's my? Oh, there it is. Shield of Faith. Now, which one of those do I tick to put on myself?
Shield of Faith. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. So the top one, the one that has self written in it, if you want to put it on yourself, you tick that one. If you want to put it on someone else, you target them and click the bottom one. So one of them has self, one of them has target next to it. Can you see that?
Oh, self. Yeah.
Yeah, so
effect.
just you can click the effect button on the self.
And it just
one.
goes on me, does it?
Yeah.
So I can put it on somebody else?
Can if you wish.
Oh, okay.
But it's concentration, so you can only have one concentration up at a time.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm going to put it on Deandra.
Okay. So In that
What
case,
you-
you click the one that says target.
I think I've done it.
You have?
And that's my bonus action. Does that automatically cross my spell off?
What do I
No.
have? Sorry.
I'll cross that
Oh,
off.
divine sense.
I'll give you another 2 armor class.
Oh, nice.
And I will delay my action when a spider appears. I will attack it.
Okay.
I am done, thank you.
Raphael.
Okay. Raphael is going to use her. Have a look. Are they all dead? Oh, they're just not visible.
They're hidden.
Raphael is going to use her emboldening bond on everyone apart from me, because I can only do it for 3 people.
Oh.
Okay.
So I shall move the effect across. There you go, is that? And don't forget, you get the. I don't know what the note is,
Divine sense.
but anyway, I'll do the.
What does your divine bond do? Sorry, the emboldening.
Create a
bond.
magical bond between the 3 of you. As long as you're within 30 feet of one another, you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Ah, yeah, the D4.
You can only do it once per turn.
Only once per turn. That's brilliant. That's once a turn.
It's a great spell. It's a fantastic spell, mate.
But the only thing you can't use it for is damage. But you can use it to hit. Use it to save.
Let me just say. Okay.
But also, as an added extra, now I've leveled up.
So
Everybody also gets the choice. Hang on. Let's move that onto everyone.
what's this?
My protective bond. Because
Yeah.
I'm 6th level now, it's protective bond. So basically, if any of you... So let's say if Dave starts to get hurt and he's about to die, you can use your reaction to teleport next to him and the creature hits you instead.
So yeah, that's you 3
You
are
can
now
use it as a
bonded.
reaction.
You feel this bond together. So yeah, you can use a reaction. Say if Deandra's about to hit Dave, as long as he's within 30 feet of her, can teleport next to her and take the hit instead, for example.
Power Rangers. Awesome.
You know.
Nice. That's your action.
City. That's me.
Okay.
Raphael is buff.
Deandra.
I'm going to use my soulbind. Question though, DM. It says at 6th level I can bind with 2 souls. Is that a full 1 action or is that 2 actions? So I can do like 1 action with 1 soul. And then
It
another
would
action.
be 1 action per soul.
Okay. Therefore, I'm going to bind with. Who am I going to bind with? I'm going to bind with
Wow, the synergies in this party are insane.
just Val at the moment, please.
Soulbind. So, let's just read that up. You make a connection with the Vol's soul. You can try to resist it if you wish, Vol.
It feels weird, but no, I won't resist.
Okay. You gain insight on Vol's alignment, whether he is good, evil, or neutral. So if you want to whisper to Deandra and tell her that.
Okay.
You also gain an insight into his mood, so you may want to whisper what your mood is like.
Anything else?
Yeah. If the bound creature is an ally that suffers damage as a reaction, Deandra, you can mitigate that damage equal to your wisdom modifier and half your level rounded down.
Just 7.
So, yeah. So you can reduce that damage by 7 as a reaction.
I can also
That is
attack
awesome.
them. If
That's
they're being-
amazing.
If they're being attacked, I can also use my reaction to attack them for 7 as well.
Sweet, man. This party's kicking ass.
And at 6th level, I can use an action to repeat. Whoever is soul bound to me can use an action to repeat their save if they so wish.
Oh, we so wish. We so wish indeed.
The bond lasts for 1 minute, so it's not
Thank you,
permanent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my go.
Okay. Nice.
I have one question, Jim. I've got this ability called where is it? Something I can do on the first turn of each combat.
Yeah.
Is that the first turn?
It was.
Okay, yes.
It's round 2 now.
Yeah. Turn 2. Round. I get mixed up with turns and round. So at the start of your first turn of each combat, walking speed is increased. It's just for that first
Okay.
pass of the
Can you
combat
make a
task,
stealth
is it?
check for me, please?
Yeah.
Why did you get 2d4 on that?
Emboldening bond and something else.
Okay. Yeah. Attack 1d4, check 1d4, skill 1d4, expired on VAR. Don't know why you got 2d4, but anyway, it was a very good roll. Okay.
You can't see me, right?
Let me just roll the dice. 1 to 3. The air suddenly shimmers before you, Drago and Deandra. Val and Drago were holding their actions, so it will take your actions for this turn. You can attack it if you wish. Or attack.
I get that.
I'll let Dave had the initiative, so.
Okay. I will be getting disadvantage on this, but you know, that's what I said I'd do.
How come you get disadvantage on it?
This is
He's within
simply,
5 feet.
and he's using a bow.
Yeah. If would hidden have given me advantage?
You could have used your
No.
D4 to counteract
Nah,
the
no.
disadvantage.
Oh, have I still got that
No, he's
left?
already used his d4 when he
Oh,
made his
my
stealth check.
apologies.
No, that was automatic. I don't know why. Okay. Promise.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And Drago?
Okay. Target the. And target Deandra. Okay. Actions. Back up the top. Forsaken Glaive. Here we go. Oh, it's adding my D4 automatically, isn't it?
Yeah. Is your
I don't know.
d4 ability mark, is that automatic or do they get a choice?
No, they get a choice.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. We'll have to fantasy grounds that out.
Maybe it's because I dragged it across, whereas before I just asked them to remember.
Yeah.
Is that enough to hit it? Yeah.
No.
Okay. Is it just one attack, or do I get my 2?
You get your 2 attacks, but you don't get your bonus action because you only
Okay.
held your action.
Ooh, I thought that was
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was a
Yeah.
20 then, because I get savage criticals.
Don't make that noise.
I'm getting far too excited about that.
Oh. Nice.
Okay, you slam your glaive into the beast, chopping one of its legs off, which goes skittering across into the undergrowth.
I don't get a bonus action, so that's me then.
Okay, it's attacking Deandra, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Wait till you see this, though.
You that's roll a 20, didn't you?
And so it begins.
I am going to use my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I will let you know which one that is in a
It's
second.
not your turn. How can you use your
Oh,
bonus
shit, yeah.
action?
I don't know.
You can use a reaction if you have an ability that allows you to use it.
I've only got my soulbind reaction. Oh wait, other side. That's a
You can
reaction.
move next to someone when they're about to get damaged.
Other side, other side, other side. Bear with me, guys.
It's alright. This is like, we've only had one fight with these characters so far, so it's...
And then they leveled, got new
Yeah.
abilities.
Exactly, so...
Oh no, that's only a reaction to an ally.
I'm going to help you out. You don't
Thank
have
you.
to do this. But because Drago and Val are bound to you through Raphael's empowering bond, if they wanted to, they could use their reactions to teleport next to you and take the hit. Just as a reminder, because this is all new.
Yeah, I'll take that hit.
Okay.
Thanks.
So much like the spider did, Drago suddenly flashes in the air and he's going to take the hit. So that's your reaction used up this round, Drago.
Okay.
Thank you.
You might regret this. Oh,
He
it
won't.
should have rolled critical. So it's that plus another 10 because it rolls. The criticals do the maximum on the first dice.
Oh, you meant 10 dice. I was like, you know.
And let's see if you make your save. You do
Oh,
from its poison. Okay,
Thank you.
Val, you're up. You've used your action. You've still got a bonus action.
okay, and a bonus. I'm going to disengage using cunning action.
Mm-hmm.
Move next to Raphael.
Yep.
And I can't do anything because I haven't got an action left, so that's it.
What's the circle for again?
That's Rich's aura of protection. You'll see on the chat box there it says effect expired on Val.
Oh yeah.
So he's actually moved more than 10 feet away effectively. Because it can't draw it that accurately.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Drago, you have used your action, but you've still got a bonus if you want to use it.
I was just looking to see if I could turn off that automatic roll, and
I
maybe
thought
that was what was causing the D4 to roll.
I thought it
It's
was a
gone. That
bonus.
effect's gone now, so it won't roll it this game.
So I have a bonus action.
I thought the bonus was moving into the getting a punch.
No, that's his reaction.
Oh, I see. My apologies.
So you get an action, a bonus action, a reaction, and a move every round.
Thank you. First time I've had bonus actions, it's very confusing.
It does get confusing.
I will cast. Using my bonus action. Cross off a spell, and I will cast effect self cast damage. I think I've got to target myself.
Sorry, let me know what spell you're doing, please.
I'm casting Searing Smite on myself.
Okay, so yeah, you can just click the effect button. There you go. And because it says at the end of the effect, it says self, so it does it on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can just tick that spell slot off, please.
Dump.
Okay.
Dump.
The blades at each end of Drago's glaive suddenly burst into flame. Okay.
That's me, mate. Thank you.
Raphael.
Impressive. Right, she is going to. Hang on, I need my glasses on.
Can you have two concentration spells
No.
going? Can you?
No.
Oh right, because I've already got the armor class thing, so I can't do that now.
No, it dropped the armor class thing then. So,
Okay, I'll do that because I can just take the hit for her
the armor
anyway,
class
can't
was
I?
on Deandra, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're bonded anyway.
I'm gonna cast heal on Drago. I haven't got Beacon of Hope up, so it won't
Is
be
that a ranged spell or a touch spell?
range 60 foot.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, you hold your hand out towards Drago. Do you want to describe how the spell takes effect?
Yeah, it's very, very low key. She doesn't actually. She just puts her head towards Drago and slightly covers her mouth, and you can hear a slight murmuring of her saying a prayer to someone somewhere. And she looks up and opens her eyes, and he's healed.
Yeah, your wounds are healing up. Okay, nice. Deandra, Drago has just appeared before you as the fangs of this spider leered down. Drago suddenly appeared before you, and it bit him instead.
Ah, yes, sneaky little. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna soulbind
Oh,
with
so cool.
Drago, please.
Okay, that's your action. Yeah.
And my bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Spirit on Drago as well.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not going to do that because my soulbind will let me heal him. I think. No, yeah, mitigate damage is heal, isn't it? Or take damage.
Not necessarily. Let's just double check since
Elaborate,
this is
I'm
all
not-
new.
Because it says I can do damage and mitigate damage.
Yeah.
I just wanna know heal.
So you can do damage when you're soul bound to an enemy creature. You can mitigate damage as a reaction when a soul-bound ally suffers damage. So you need to you do it as a reaction, and B, it's when he takes damage. So you can't just use it as a heal.
Okay, I think that makes sense. In that case, I will use my bonus action to create a spiritual weapon,
Oh, okay.
which is level 2. It is a floating spectral weapon, which in my case is a little Grim Reaper with a scythe in range that lasts the duration until until you cast the spell again.
Where do you want the weapon to appear?
At the other side of Drago, please.
Here. There?
Slightly forward, but yeah.
Slightly forward towards
Slightly
the spider.
east, west. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it will make a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
And does that occur on your turn? When it appears on your turn, I think, isn't it?
Doesn't say. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack. Yes, it'll be on my turn. And it does 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
So
Well,
yeah,
sure, that
it
is.
can attack someone this turn, and then you have to make a you use a bonus action to make it attack.
Okay, what's the spell ability modifier?
For you, I believe it is wisdom.
It's what, sorry?
So wisdom. So your wisdom bonus.
Oh, okay, 4. So 1d8 plus 4.
Yep. You have
So I'll
to.
do
It has
that.
to roll to hit first.
Yeah,
So you have to make a
I'll
spell
use
attack
my-
against it.
I'll use my d4.
Okay, so roll 1d20. Add.
Psychopomp's very interesting.
A 1d20.
It
is
failed. So yeah, 1d8 plus 4. Does it say in your? Is there a button for that in?
Hang on, I cast.
Yeah, it does. There's a damage button.
Yeah,
so as
I-
long as you
I
have it
was-
targeted,
I was on the wrong doof, sorry.
which it is.
Bollocks.
Enough.
Who's it? Oh,
This glowing spectral scythe appears in the air just on the other side of you, Drago. Swipes down into the spider. which gives a horrible hiss, leaps backwards, and all its legs curl up around it as it shudders and dies on the floor.
Do I get any of my spell thingies back?
You get one. Yes, you can have one spell slot back. You can choose which one.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's me. Thank you. I chose a level 1 spell.
Okay.
I fucking love this class.
It's really good.
So confusing, but it's great.
Let me
I'm just gonna go to the loo.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't want to because I'm
Okay. Let's roll the dice. It's a 1. I'm sorry, Deandra.
Okay.
The air shimmers in front of you. Another huge spider appears. It's going to attack you. It's a hit.
Can I use my reaction to take that now?
It's fine.
This is a new round. You haven't used your reaction yet this round. So
I will do so.
give me 1 second, mate.
You gentlemen.
Before you roll damage, I may as well just say it. So
Yeah. Let me tick you the reaction button, show you've used it this round. You're doing the same again, are you?
Yeah.
So you appear next to her there, and you can take the damage instead.
Yeah.
This is a nice ability. I'm really going to have to up my encounter game, aren't I? To challenge you. Right. Okay, you managed to hold on to the concentration. Let's see if you make your save. You do. Okay. Yeah, once again, there's a shimmer in the air. You could seem to jerk forwards and take the damage from the spider.
Actually found a loophole. As my reaction, can I use the Soulbind? Because he's taking a hit from an enemy.
You can, yeah.
Please, can I use Force, which should inflict...
No. You're getting confused. So that's when you soulbind an enemy, you do damage. If you're soulbinding an ally, you can mitigate damage.
So I can mitigate the damage for 7 then?
You can mitigate the damage for 7, yeah. And it did how much to him? It did 7. So you can mitigate all that damage, yeah.
Yes, please.
Let me take off your
That's mental.
reaction.
Right, I've made notes now.
This is getting very complicated very quickly, but I'm loving it.
It's a new way of working.
I've made notes though, so I shouldn't get confused again. I
Okay.
apologise. I'll have to try and remember.
Okay. There's another shimmer in the air behind you. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up, Deandra. As another spider appears, and it's going to attack Raphael. But misses. It bites down at you, and you step to the side. There's something. You sensed something. It's change in the air in front of you. Okay, Val, you're up.
I take it I'm not within striking distance, so I don't need to
Depends
use...
if you're within 5 feet or not. Oh, let me just... Can you target it and we'll see if you're within 5 feet?
Yeah.
You might be. No, 10 feet, you're alright.
Okay, well, I'm going to move back anyway.
Let me just check the reach. I don't think it is. So.
I want to get this bonus. They're all spells, aren't they? Yeah. Because it's not the first turn anymore. My initiative rolls awful. Let's stuff it. I'm going to use Hunter's Mark and put.
Okay.
Click that. Then I'm going to hopefully shoot it. Okay. I've hit. I've got Hunter's Mark. I need to drag. Sneak attack onto myself. Which I've done.
It's a 2D level 3 one, yeah? Yep.
Don't forget your D4s.
So,
I'm gonna get some T-shirts made up.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This, okay.
Yeah.
Now the rogue's beginning to front load his damage. Okay. The arrow goes right, buries itself in one of the creature's eyes, splattering the back of Drago's cloak in a thick ichor.
that. I'm gonna.
The kicker. Sorry.
I'm gonna move into the shadow of this tree and use my cunning actions to hide behind the.
Okay.
I've
This
had the
always
trunk-
confuses me. It's called cunning action. It should be called cunning bonus
Cunning
action,
bonus.
shouldn't it?
Yeah, I hide behind
Okay.
the trunk of the tree, wherever that is.
Okay,
Yeah.
you move into the foliage around.
Yeah.
Curl up into a ball.
Nice, Drago, you're up.
Tell me when it's over.
Okay. Target that face spider. I will have a wheel swing at it.
Okay, you wheel rounds with your glaive.
I don't know what those rolls. Unless I had a D4, will it hit? I wonder.
You can try rolling your d4 if you want.
Well, it won't affect it, Rich. Save it.
Save it.
So save it. It's
Well,
an
you can
automatic miss, and
Yeah, so you rolled a 1, it doesn't matter what you roll, it's an automatic miss.
Okay.
It's like a critical, always hits.
I'll have another go at it then.
it's so bad. That.
Does that hit?
It does.
Okay, now I'm going to roll my normal damage. It's automatically added the fire damage. Oh, it's killed it anyway. It's right, it would have been on fire.
Yeah. Okay, you
Remains
slam
on fire.
your glaive, you whiz it around your head, turn round, slamming it into the body of the beast, which erupts in flames in front of you, Raphael. And it falls to the ground, shuddering and twitching, its legs folding around it and turning blackened from the flames as it does.
What did you say, Raphael?
She just let out a.
Sticky ichor!
Wanted you to repeat.
Fucking Darth Maul.
Is that you done? I believe you've still got bonus left.
I do have a bonus, but I'm not going to do anything. Ooh, where am I?
I go.
No.
Oh, it's so
Nah,
hot.
that'll do me.
Okay. Raphael.
I am going to.
So many effects on me.
Get a drink. Some ice.
I'm going
Yeah.
to cast resistance again. I'm going to move up behind Drago.
Okay.
Lay my hand on his shoulder. Well, probably his lower back because he's so tall.
On his tuchus.
I'm going to put resistance on him again.
You don't have any concentrations up, do you?
Don't think so.
Cool.
Oh, I see him.
Okay. Anything else, Raphael?
In the bed.
I just know what to say.
Anything else, Raphael?
No, that's it. Sorry.
Okay.
She's dead.
Deandra, don't forget you can use your bonus to move and attack with your hammer. Your spiritual weapon, if you wish as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a melee attack
Okay.
on the spider
Mm-hmm.
with my
Spider.
spider. With my scythe. Oops. Did I double click? Oh no, it's bonus. I
It's
gave you
use
my
the.
D4.
Yeah, you missed anyway.
Yeah. Okay, I'll use my bonus action to move my and
Okay. Where
to
did
here,
to there? Yeah.
and then smashy smashy. on the spider. Oh, I need to use the manual do for my spiritual weapon.
It hits. The ghostly scythe moves forwards and sweeps down. It seems to pass straight through the creature, this ghostly weapon. But the creature shudders as if in pain as it does so.
That is me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything. Thank you.
Right, 1 to 3. It's going to attack Deandra. Yep, sorry about that, Deandra.
Every time.
It's got one of those faces, you know, people fight
That you want to smash.
Yeah. Well, I was going to word it like that, but...
It's a hit.
the way you're pausing.
Yeah. I'll take that hit, thank you.
I am
You're like
deliberately pausing for about 10
Yeah.
seconds between two, then I'm going to carry on. You're going to react and take the hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
In which case, I'll use my reaction to mitigate 7 damage.
Okay.
Please.
Oh my god. Busted.
It's like, no, after you. No, after you.
I insist. Let me get it.
So it did 5 damage, so it mitigates all the 5, but then you do need to make a saving throw.
Which is a +3.
Oh,
Just FYI, the
why
soul
didn't
bind.
that... Oh, I haven't got you targeted again. Let me do it again. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, I'm meant to.
If you fail,
He still succeeds.
I was going to say you can use the action to repeat the same as well.
And I've got a D4 as well to add.
I'm definitely going to have to up my
The first time Drago takes a real hit, he's going to be like, oh my god, it's going to be such a shock to his system. Oh, just dies of a heart attack.
We're all learning. We're all learning.
Am I hidden from
Ball. Make a stealth check for me.
Very good.
See what the passive perception
Very
is.
nice.
Yes, you are hidden. You can use your...
So, does that mean I've got advantage in it? I'm unseen.
No. Why do you get advantage?
Don't you just get sneak attack?
Yeah.
You get
Right,
sneak
yes,
attack anyway, because it's in combat with allies.
Yeah. Right, ties. Dude. I'll use my bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark onto it.
Okay. Did you add your sneak attack? Oh, it's to hit.
I'm going to do it now.
Yeah. Very good.
Well, thank you for reminding me. So I've got those 2 on, so I've got those.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you take out another of its eyes. This time, he hisses and chitters at you.
That's me done.
Okay. Drago.
Oh, just have it. I'm going to add my D4 to that one.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's
4.
13. Let's check its armor class. That's exactly what you needed.
Excellent job. I don't know why it's not adding my fire damage, but not that it matters.
Because
it lasts
that
for a
only
minute.
lasts 1 round, doesn't it?
It lasts for 1 minute.
What was it
Sear-
called? Divine
Searing
Smite.
No, Searing Smite.
Searing Smite. Yeah,
So
it should have lasted for 1 minute. I don't know why it did.
Yeah, it's 6. Is that 6 rounds? Is it
10 rounds.
10 rounds?
Regardless,
He's dead.
the beasts have been defeated. And with that, we'll take a 2-minute break, if that's okay, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds
Go
good.
Make a cup of tea.
A bit.
Yeah, don't know why that didn't stick on. I've got a little button I can press, I think, to add it. I think.
Well, you don't need to now.
You sorted it, have you?
Well, you're not attacking anything, are you, in the next minute? Unless you're going to attack Val or something.
No.
Are you sure? Might be the only way I can cause you any damage. This.
Goddamn.
Okay, guys, I shall be back in 2 minutes.
See you in 2 minutes.
Cheeky modern.
Just ordering the t-shirts on eBay.
Don't forget your D4.
Don't forget your D4.
It helped you out last round, man. That's such a mad thing. And that blooming damage absorption that Giandra can do. It's fucking mental.
Yeah, I think Neil's going to have to get a little box a bit clever to get us.
Yeah.
Or just have monsters that hit really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Back in a minute.
No doubt.
Okay, I am back. How are we doing for everybody else?
I'm back.
Hiya.
I didn't go anywhere.
Are you playing D&D? Are you taking my spot? Are you taking my spot?
Someone's hungry.
She's been fed. What? Where's the blender? That was my water bottle. I nearly bought her a little cat version. It's like £8. You put it in the microwave.
Okay, tell me when everyone's back.
You coming, babe?
I'm back.
I've got one first level spell left.
I'm here.
Not that it matters, because I am a fighter.
I have to get the baby.
Okay. Alright, so the hideous creatures fall to the ground, their limbs twitching for a few moments after they're dead. There are webs everywhere, and this figure hanging from a tree, wrapped up in webs.
Do you suppose that's the woman we're looking for?
Immediately to help her out.
Yeah, she might still be alive. I'll go over.
Start cutting her down, yeah, straight away.
You cut the form down and slice the webs open. Inside is a very pale dwarven woman. She seems to be wearing leather armor, but her eyes are closed. Her breathing is very shallow.
Check her bags. Has she got any alcohol on her? Any dwarven spirits?
She
This is
does
not the
not.
time for a party.
Can I give her the potion, one of the potion of greater healings, without her choking on it?
Yeah,
Is she conscious?
she's not conscious now.
Okay,
Her
can I
breathing is
cast...
very erratic and shallow.
Is she on 0 hit points then?
You don't know, but she doesn't look very well.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on her, please?
You can, yeah. Take it off, please.
It's a cantrip.
Okay. Yeah, her breathing becomes a little less erratic and seems to strengthen. You see movement fluttering beneath her eyelids, but her eyelids remain closed.
Does she show any signs of being poisoned by these spiders?
Make a medicine check for me.
This is where
She has several nasty bites on her from the colour of her skin and the raised wheels around the wounds. You think she probably has been poisoned. Additionally, one of her arms is bent at a horrible angle and is obviously broken.
Right, I'll give her one of the potions of greater healing. Hold her head gently and
Okay. I'll
pour
take
it in.
that off from your inventory. Okay, you pour the uncork the potion and pour it carefully into her mouth. She gags for a moment, and then her swallowing reflex kicks in, and she gulps it down. Please, no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As soon as the words left my mouth, I was thinking, what have I just done?
Move
What
on.
I said. And with a choke and a splutter, her eyes flicker open. Oh, Moradin's balls! And her eyes slowly come into focus, and she sees you all peering down at her. What's happened?
We've been looking
Who are
for
you?
Sent us. We're here to get you and save you.
Keyleth sent you. Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Bless you. Thank you. I'm Mirrin.
We know.
Hi, Miriam. Hi, Raphael.
She looks at you, Raphael, and is soon put at ease by
I'm just
your
smiling at her.
smile.
Got my head just tilted to one side, smiling at her.
She tries to sit up and then winces in pain. Her arm is still badly broken. Oh, thank you for coming to look for me. Don't suppose my belongings are around anywhere, are they?
Well, we found your water skin. Is this yours?
Oh, bless you. Bless you, friend. It is, yes.
I'll try and make. Can I try and set her arm, maybe, in a sling?
You can make a medicine roll, yeah.
Snaps it back.
Just rips it off.
I'd like to roll a d4 on that as well.
Is that still applicable?
If the spell's still going.
I think a minute's probably passed, but it was good enough
Okay.
anyway. Certainly to do.
Okay.
It may not be the best setting in the world, but it's it's a military setting, learned in the army, and it's good enough to for the arm to heal. She gasps in pain, but then a bit of colour comes back to her cheeks. After a few moments, she nods at you in thanks. I need my bags. I need my bags.
Well, we'll find them.
Were they on you when the spiders attacked you?
Let's have a look
She
around.
nods.
Have a look. Everybody have a look around.
Okay, if everyone can make some perception checks for me.
Perception.
So while we're looking around, I'll just ask you, so is this rumour of this, does this golden stag actually exist, or is it a rumour, or is it just made up? What do you make of it all? I'll just make some general
She
conversation
kind
with
of
her.
smiles. I don't know if it exists or not, but it brings great wealth to the village of Thera every year. It's certainly an interesting tale, and as a collector of tales and stories, it interests me. But that wasn't my only reason for visiting Thera this year. I had another reason for travelling into the woods. If you can find my bags, I'll show you. And as she says that, Deandra, you cut through the large ball of webbing at the back of the trees, and you do indeed find a backpack and a crossbow, and a quiver of crossbow bolts there.
Here it is.
So it
And I'll
comes.
trundle over and hand them.
Oh, bless you, my dear. She rummages around in her pack. You see, last time I was in Thera, I saw something that triggered a memory in me, something I'd seen in one of my books back at the convent. It was a symbol I saw on one of the druids. Symbol of an upturned hand. Just so you're aware, Val, if on your character sheet under longbow, if you click the question mark button, the magnifying glass next to longbow.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you click the red cross.
Oh yeah.
It'll recover 50% of the arrows that missed and 50% of the arrows that hit.
Oh, got it.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yes, as we were coming down to the garden, we noticed this sign on the wall.
She nods. I saw it before. It took me a while to find the book. But I found it. And she brings out a really old book. This is an old volume. And even this is a translation, probably many times removed from the original. She dusts the book off. The paper is dry and crackly, almost as though it'll tear if you touch it. But you can see the title written in a bold font on the front. It's called Foretellings of the Ancients. And with something halfway between care and reverence, Mirrin opens the book. Ah, yes, here's the page. And she turns the book round and shows it to you. You can see written in red ink some notes that have been made, presumably by Mirrin, in the margins. Somebody who fancies having a bit of a read.
Draco's gathering firewood to make camp.
Got it. In ancient days, when darkness shrouded the world, there did unfold a prophetic tale, a vision of the Saviour, the Chained One, who in time would be the Unchained One to deliver the world from the yoke of man, elf, and dwarf. Not the first reference to the Chained One I've seen. In a realm where peace was rent asunder and greed and power held sway, the land had grown beneath oppression's chains. The chains did bind in equal measure the lofty halls of man, the enchanted groves of elf, and the cavernous realms of dwarf. 3 races, once united, now estranged, consumed by lust for power and vain ambition. The prophecy spoke of one born neath a moon of cobalt hue, Selene, their flesh adorned with chains, the mark of their destiny. It told of a path strewn with perilous trials, wherein the chained one would face the tests of courage, wisdom, and strength. Only by surmounting these challenges, so did the prophecy declare, would the unchained one arise, and the world be freed from its woeful plight. Word of this prophecy to spread throughout the land, igniting a glimmer of hope amid despair. The hearts of those downtrodden by man, elf, and dwarf yearned for the coming of the chained one, to herald a new era, and so they waited betwixt hope and fear. Years waxed into decades and centuries waned as the world languished beneath the yoke of humanoid tyranny. Yet in the darkest of times a child was born, bathed in the sapphire glow of the moon. Adorned with chains upon their tender flesh, it became clear that this child was the long-awaited chained one, the harbinger of salvation. Raised in lowly abode, the child, Monoculus, names have meaning, called Monoculus by name, grew in strength and power. A spirit untamed did he possess, a heart ablaze truly with yearning for change. Guided by a mentor, shadowed and mysterious, Monoculus embarked upon a perilous quest, traversing treacherous lands and facing foes of great might. He met the avarice of men, the haughty pride of elf-kind, and the stubborn obstinacy of the dwarves. Through unwavering resolve and boundless compassion, Monoculus shattered the chains that bound their hearts, unveiling the common thread that wove through their existence. United by a vision of a better world, the 3 races set aside their strife, and together, in desperate union, did they strive for freedom. In the final battle, Monoculus confronted the embodiment of tyranny, the monstrous gods that embodied all that oppressed the world. With unwavering spirit and the strength of unity, he fought valiantly, shattering the chains that held land and people captive. In a blaze of blinding light, the chained one transformed, real prophecy, into the unchained one, radiant with ethereal power. Order was banished and a world reborn. Boundaries crumbled, enmities dissolved, and a new era of chaos embraced the realm. Oh, Big Green Hand, know him by this symbol.
Good reading, Dave.
What does that
So,
mean?
yeah,
I'm too busy reading.
so that seems like it's
Mirrin
like
nods.
voodoo fantasy. This isn't good.
I don't know if this prophecy is real or not, but certainly I believe that the druids have somehow become corrupted into believing it's true. So in spite of the warnings, I went to the Glistening Waterfall to search for this, partly to search for the Golden Heart and partly to search for the Deep-Rung druids, and they found me. They sent me here for trespassing on their sacred grounds, and I've been stuck here ever since.
We're planning to get out.
Time passes strangely here. I think I've been here a few days at least. But I found a few things. Near the stairwell there's a magical sundial that changes the seasons. I've also discovered a network of circles, stone circles, that allow you to teleport between them. And I've also discovered that sleeping is dangerous in the Undergarden. And she leans forwards and shows you her hair. And where her hair has grown, the bottom half of the hair, the longest part of it, isn't hair at all, but it's grass. And she then points to her neck, where there's a deformity protruding out of the skin. It's like a twig. A young green sapling has burst from her neck.
Ooh.
And that's from sleep.
Where the sapling bursts out of the skin around that area is craggy. It reminds you, Drago in particular, of nothing more than the bark of the ancient oak trees. Or
Sleep is for the weak.
Spider leg, anyone?
Where are these snakes that you say you saw?
Sorry, my dear, I didn't catch that.
Where are the stones you say you saw?
There's some on a low hill back near the sundial. And there's some more far to the east of here.
And you say they teleport you through the season?
She nods,
Or through the
wincing in pain as she does so.
You know of keys? We need to find the keys to get you out of here.
Do you have the keys?
She thinks, I saw some keyholes on the sundial, but I haven't seen any keys.
What is this cottage? I think I saw a cottage or something.
It's a treehouse.
Back in the woods.
She looks at
Close
you
to here?
blankly. I don't know.
Did we see something cottage shaped or something?
Treehouse.
No, near here. Was I hallucinating?
I think so.
Mushrooms.
So, what is it you're suggesting, that we don't sleep because we start turning into the forest?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just telling you that sleeping can be dangerous.
What, as in predators?
When I awoke
How
after
did it happen
sleeping,
to you?
I found that my hair had changed. And then the next day after sleeping again, this growth appeared in my neck.
Okay, so
You know the stark meaning of that? That means we're surrounded by the souls of dead people.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything.
All the trees here are ones that have slept night in, night out.
Make
and
a
eventually
sanity
turned
check.
into trees.
Mirrin, what about food? What have you been doing for food? Have you carried enough with you?
I used the last of my rations back at my camp, so I came into the forest to search for food. I tried some of the mushrooms. They have strange effects. This is not a natural wood.
No, I have a feeling that sustenance isn't to be found in this land. The animals are starving, it seems.
I don't know what
We need-
all the mushrooms do, but if you see the blumpkins, they're the rose-coloured toadstools, like a tea saucer. If you eat... In desperation, I tried to eat one, and this is going to sound silly, but I was shrunk to the size of a mouse for several hours.
Could be useful.
Have you tried any others? We saw some shaped like boar tusks.
After that,
teeth.
I have not tried any more, no.
They could probably be very wise.
Val, do you have any, like, I don't know what that skill would be, but to detect where things would be that are safe to eat?
Let me just check.
Survival, maybe?
I have some survival skill. I'm not a bad hunter.
I think Val
Um,
should have eaten those rabbits.
Well, it's your choice. You can tag along with us. We're trying to get out.
I don't know if I could be much help to you. Would you mind escorting me back to my camp? I can wait for you there, but if you insist, I can't come with you.
I think it'd be safer if you came with us so we could stop you sleeping.
She nods.
We can't have you starving. We need to get you out of here alive. It's past 2 days of rations.
Wow, where to?
No sleep till Brooklyn, baby.
Where did you find the shrinking mushrooms? The pumpkins?
I just stumbled upon them in the forest.
Okay. Let me know if you see any more. They might be useful.
She nods.
Please.
Maybe.
Thank
the
you
head
for
east.
thank you for coming to look for me. I don't even know your names.
All.
I'm Diandra.
Drago.
She nods at each of you and then looks at you, Raphael.
But we introduced right at the start.
Did you say your name?
Yeah, she said, "Hi, I'm Kelders, whatever," and I
Mirrin.
said, "Hi, I'm."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Mirrin. Yeah, and I said, "Hi, I'm Raphael."
So
Let's look for these keys. I
where
probably
do we
think they're
start looking?
landmarks. Where there must be some place you keep a key.
She looks around
Probably
at
not
all
easy
the
around
trees
here.
all around her.
We need to head back to a path, maybe.
I
Which
haven't
way did
seen
the
a path for a while.
Which way did the sundial point again that we set it to?
East.
East.
That's what I
That said
head
east then. Yeah? East?
Sounds
Are
Yeah.
we happy with east?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. It's about 6 o'clock now. Are you going to rest or are you going to carry on?
Carry on.
Bearing
We
in
can have a
mind
short- We can have
that
a short rest, can't
you
we?
haven't rested now because you didn't rest on the way to the waterfall
We
either.
gotta face
So
exhaustion.
if you're going to
Yeah.
have a rank of exhaustion if you don't rest this evening.
Well, that's why I
We
made
better
a
take
camp.
rest then.
I did make a campfire so we could have a 15-minute rest.
Okay.
I need a long rest.
I'm easy Oz, but we can't sleep, can we? Or are we
No,
going to go to
but you
sleep?
don't.
I can
Do you
meditate.
have to sleep
Yeah.
for a long rest?
Yes, you will have to sleep to avoid getting a level of exhaustion.
Well, we'll have to sleep then.
I don't
And,
have to sleep.
grow twigs.
I can
Yeah.
meditate. Get off the keyboard.
Me and Deandra don't need sleep, so you're just gonna turn into trees. We'll water you.
I was going to stay awake.
I don't want to know how.
No.
You're going to stay awake, Raphael?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to... If you're going to make camp then, I'm going to give everyone a long rest, but I am going to give you a level of exhaustion, Raphael.
Okay.
That's
How
the-
long does protection from evil last?
It should tell you in the description.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I have trance, so I don't have to sleep.
10 minutes.
Oh.
10 minutes. Okay, I was going to
Yeah.
cast that before I went to sleep.
You get attacked in the first 10 minutes, you'll be fine.
I was just thinking maybe it would protect me against the forest or something, but I've got an aura, so maybe if you fail a set, you have to make a saving throw if you sleep, that you grow a twig. I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay. I'm going to put exhaustion level 1 onto you, Mark.
Okay.
Slightly less chipper than usual, Raphael.
Doesn't affect her demeanour. She's just got less energy.
Few bags under the eyes.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden she snaps. Oh, fucking kill it! Stop making that noise!
That's really irritable all of a sudden.
Focuses on Drago munching on this spider leg.
Yeah.
Really irritates the fuck out of her.
So, just so you know, while you have exhaustion level 1, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. At level 2, your speed is halved. At level 3, you also have a disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. At level 4, your hit point maximum is halved. At level 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and at level 6, you die.
It's the only way he's going to kill us. He's either going to turn
Keep you awake.
us into a tree or kill us with exhaustion.
Okay.
It's a win-win for Neil. So what we play next?
Don't to
I've
email.
got to do a few things. Hold on. With
Let me
me.
reincarnate. Sorry, we've got I've got resistance and stuff, so I can cast that on you in case if we need to, because that will give you a B4.
You got talk with plants. That'll be useful soon.
As long as I don't have a twig growing out my knob or something.
Right,
I'm good
so
with it.
I would like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Do I need to? Because I have trance, therefore
you
I
do
don't
need
need
to,
sleep.
yes.
I would suggest everybody sleeps close to me.
Yeah, so you can make the roll with advantage.
Yeah.
I will roll for
Oh, she isn't doing it. Oh, am I?
Mirrin.
I'm not doing it.
Why do we get advantage on it?
because they're close within your aura.
I thought they just get +3.
Oh, is it +3? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Oh,
Plus
which
three.
yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Val and Deandra are gonna have to re-roll, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, +3.
You know, just
Oh, I've
take
still
my
got a-
lower pool dice, which
Why
would have been
have
a
I-
10.
Well, no, because you might.
Oh.
There could have been the higher one. I don't know which was first.
Oh, I've got advantage anyway.
See, mine added +6, and I get +6 con anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Plus
it,
3.
I think actually no, it's already automatically adding my saving throws to it. I think because they've gone up dramatically. Yeah, so
Oh. Oh no. What?
Okay, and can Raphael, can you roll, please?
What am I rolling?
Constitution saving throw. You
No,
get
yeah.
+3 to the result.
Becky, make sure you do roll Constitution save, not check. Because sometimes you'll have advantage on the saves, and
Yeah.
it won't show up on the check. Because
Because
I think that's.
Oh yeah,
if that's
Deandra, you need to roll a Constitution save, not a Constitution check. Sorry.
well, she
So-
just gets another +3 on it, doesn't she?
May well
No,
do.
I think this is a save against charm, some kind of charm in which elves get advantage on. Maybe.
So yeah,
something
the
like that.
saving throws on the right-hand side of the character sheet.
Babe, you need to.
Oh, shit.
The ones on the right, baby.
Sorry.
It's all right. So it's Constitution save.
Yeah, you get advantage, don't you?
Okay.
You got to add 3 to all of their rolls. Mine automatically does it, I think.
Yeah. Raphael, got to add 3 to them. Raphael, was that already including the +3 or not?
No, she's got.
Because it's
wisdom.
added. It's a D20 +6 on that. This is important as to whether Raphael passes or not. No, she's got your. So the oral protection was already taken into account because she's got the effect on her. Vol doesn't have the effect on him, so he should have +3, but he made it anyway. Deandra has it on. Okay.
How handy is that? What a team.
Can you roll me a d6, please, Raphael?
He didn't go to sleep though, did he?
No, he didn't. Okay. Okay. It's night time by the time you all finish.
Is it pitch black?
It's not pitch black, and there's a little bit of moonlight filters down through. But it was darker in this part of the forest anyway. But you have the fire from Drago's that Drago had prepared. At the end of your rest, you're all feeling much more refreshed. But Raphael, you have an itching under your armor on your left arm.
Up.
I'll take my jacket off and have a look.
The skin on your left forearm all the way around has become gnarled like the bark of an old tree. It's hard.
Hey,
You sh-
Raphael, I didn't know you had a tattoo.
It's not. I'm turning into the woods, it seems.
And we need to make haste and get out of this place as quickly as possible.
Let's get this riddle solved.
So I'm the only one who didn't sleep.
Yeah.
I've got fucking exhaustion
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
And that's fucking amazing. Thanks.
Rush.
You've reinstated yourself as DM at the cop.
I know, it's just bent you over, mate.
Fuck me.
Insert 10 pence.
All your decision and dice roll.
Right, let's head off east. Strike out.
Okay, you're heading east.
Yeah.
Okay, it's early hours of the morning. Are you setting out? You can do? Or are you waiting until the morning?
We're seasoned adventurers, we'll be fine.
Okay.
We had time, we don't have time. We must solve this problem and get out of this forsaken place.
You start heading east.
We've got dark vision anyway, so.
Bandra looks up at the rain and enjoys the rain falling on her face. And walks.
Oh, bear with me. Sorry.
Drago, I don't know if you want to climb another tree and see if you can see anything.
He just walks off into the woods east.
I'm going to kill Mirrin for giving us false information.
Well,
The cracks start to form in the happy cleric. The psychosis starts to reveal itself.
It wasn't false information. Sleeping is dangerous. Wasn't complete information.
She lied. Right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Look out for any tracks. Look out for any tracks of people
you
passing.
can make a survival check, please.
Like Jack Black in Tropic Thunder when he's got his like sherbet packet with all his cocaine in.
I watched Tropic Thunder. It's a great movie.
Yeah, you can't see any tracks, unfortunately, Val.
Yeah, Val, let's have a look over here.
Just muting myself a sec.
You're going to do that every time. Good. I'm glad.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Steady.
You're heading east through the night time. It's still raining. It's been incessant. Ever since you turned the sundial to spring.
Bandra's loving it.
Oh, sorry. You move a little bit slower as Mirrin follows you.
Little legs and all.
Yeah, and she's still recovering and got a broken arm and so on. Right, I'm nearly ready. And you break out through the trees into a clearing with a lone hill on which stands a single upright stone jutting up out of the earth like a long bony finger. And standing next to the stone is the largest elk you have ever seen. And as you break out of the tree line, it snorts, lowers its head, and starts to pound its front foot into the ground, looking at you very menacingly.
Oh dear. Is that the golden heart?
Is there anything on the mound that it's standing near? Or it's just a stone thingy?
Just a stone. Does that map come up for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mark, what are you doing?
It's private.
Swings its head from side to side.
Come on, doing beeswax, man.
Ending eyes.
I'm joking. I'm being a dick. I was just wrapping up a plastic bag.
Making a fucking smoothie or something.
Perhaps.
I thought he's rummaging through a big drawer of M&Ms or
It
something.
rears up in the air, snorting loudly, and as its front paws hit the ground again, it begins to charge towards you. Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Oh, good lord. Everything wants to hurt us.
You say front paws.
Ox.
That's not very good, is it?
Who are we missing on the initiative roll?
But they go. Oh, we have Draco.
Okay,
I did
Jake.
because of my exhaustion I didn't need.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like Harley Quinn with your other persona, aren't you? Fine.
No, this is me, not Raphael moaning.
It was your decision. Drago, you're up. This thing is angry.
Wow, if it's charging, it's charging.
It's huge. It's probably 15 foot high.
Yeah. Okay. I think I can just click this, my bonus action, to add that.
Mm-hmm.
That lasts for a minute, does it?
How far can we run? I will. What's my movement? I don't know even know what my movement is.
Well, it's probably 30, but let me check. It's 30 feet.
Front.
Ooh. Two seconds.
What a wonderful beast! Look at that! It's majestic! Doesn't look very happy though.
Mirrin, it's not your go yet. Be quiet.
Okay, scrap that, Neil. Can I take that off? Searing Smite. Can you take that off me, please?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to use Expedious Retreat on myself. So
Okay.
I'll target myself. I don't know if I need to target myself. I shall cast that. So as a bonus action, I can take a dash action.
Yeah.
That's a first level off. So I will move 30. And then with my move action, I will engage it another 15 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will meet it before it charges.
Yeah, Drago, with an incredible burst of speed, races forwards to meet the beast head on.
And I will attack it, if I may.
Okay.
14. Does that hit? It's a hit. It's a hit.
Okay.
My second attack. Misses. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay.
I've lost my
Nice.
mojo.
Raphael.
Raphael is going to use her emboldening bond.
Fuck me, I rolled 3 1s. I feel like that last session I was just 1 1 1 1 1.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to use it on?
Val, Drago, and Deandra.
Oh, okay, what's the range on emboldening bonds?
Oh, hang on.
It's 30 feet. I think Drago's too far away. Yeah, he's 45 feet away.
And why you'll have to take it off him then, because I've already put it on him.
Okay, yep.
And now I don't know if I've put it on Deandra.
You put it on Deandra, you put it on Ball.
Emboldening bond. It's on Val. I'm going to put it on Mirrin then. That's the one. There we go.
Okay. Nice. Anything else?
That's it.
Leandra, Val, and Mirrin all feel a swell in their hearts as they look at each other and nod in unison, in agreement that they're going to protect each other. Okay.
Did I click it off? Yes, I did.
What's up?
What? Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay, it rears up on its rear hooves and then slams its hooves down at you, Drago.
Well, at least I took away its charge. Alright, that would have fucking hurt.
Misses.
I am going to. I can move extra on the first round. I'm just going to move up here. Nothing else is
Your
revealed.
speed's 30, not 35.
It goes up to 40 on the first turn.
Of course, yeah.
I'm a ninja or something. I don't have to apply the things. I get 2 shots on the first round.
Ow.
First shot. Wow, yeah, I've got that thing again. Hit. Sneak attack on myself. Which.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Second shot.
Jesus Christ.
It's. Right, so that's. Hang on.
Fucking hell. Plus 10 at level 6.
Bloody rogues, man.
Oh,
Hold on, your sneak attack. You don't get that every attack, do you? It's just one attack per round, I think.
I'm not sure, better check. Better check.
Yeah, sneak attacks are only one per round.
Once per turn, yeah, okay. Take that off.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Your damage for that extra shot. Did it hit? Yeah, it did hit.
Jeez, good rolls. Fucking hell.
It's done.
Wow.
Nice dinner.
Can we eat it?
Fuck yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, Val just like not
just rested.
quite as quickly as Drago charged in, but still with surprising speed, races to one side, unslings his bow as he does, knocks an arrow, and with 2 shots straight to the heart of the beast, which rears back and then falls to the.
He knows how to
the
put it
ground.
out of its misery quickly and not toy with it. Proper hunter.
We have to. We have no time to lose.
Most impressive, Mr. Val.
I spent a lot of time.
Traeger just stands there like shrugging his shoulders like.
What the fuck?
I spend a lot of time killing down strange beasts.
Softened it up for you.
Indeed, you did. Let's have a look at the stone. What
Yeah,
was
well-
it guarding?
We'll head in and
Okay,
have a look
yeah,
at-
you head up and look at the stone.
When he said elk, I thought he meant tree.
That's an elm.
The stone appears to be natural. There's no man-made markings, no carvings on it or anything like that.
Can I use detect magic, please?
You can. As the you approach the stone, as the and as the elk fell to the ground, its blood seeping into the mound, the grass of the mound. The forest seems to close in almost. The shadows begin to deepen. And then, bear
Oh.
with me.
The forest is angry.
It demands a sacrifice. I vote Val. Take this, elf.
Vol and Drago, I would like you to make strength saving throws, please.
Okay.
Drago can do that with a.
Why am I getting
Not the best. Not the best roll.
I'd expect it to get you as well because you're not close to the blood.
Ooh, Vol got exactly what he needed.
Drago, you can make
Where
that
the
again.
blood seeps into the ground suddenly erupts with vines that wrap around your legs, holding you firmly in position. Drago.
Okay.
No, Drago gets a plus D4 because I just cast resistance on him before.
Okay. You can roll D4 if you want.
I've also got a point of inspiration. Free roll if I want to. I won't. 1.
Sweet,
Probably not
Drago.
going to be enough.
It's not enough.
I am bound.
You're held firm. Vol, you managed to leap back
Yeah.
just in time with your elven reactions.
I'll tell you what. Let me just read what Expedious Retreat says, because I may.
You
Mm.
have
on.
strength.
I think
No,
that's
it may do something
like freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
When you cast a spell, bonus action. Take a dash action. No. Carry on, Neil. I am insecured.
So you are firmly held in place.
Firmly held.
Yeah.
Drago, you appear to be stuck. Let's make way over to Drago, pull a dagger out and start chopping and helping
As
him
you
trying to
cut
get out.
into the vines, more grow up to replace, and they'd even reach out and try and grab at you, but you pull back, Val.
Okay. Here, grab hold of this rope. Someone help me on the other end. We'll see if we can pull you out.
I'll try and break free as well.
Move over.
I'll grab him.
You try and break free. Where are we?
Break free.
Make a strength check, please.
Strength check.
For helping, does he get advantage?
Don't think
Yeah,
so.
with the help of the rope, you can roll with advantage.
I'll
So you can
just
roll
roll
it.
it again. 16.
Okay, you
19.
almost break free, but not quite. And I would like everyone to roll a perception check, please.
Damn it, Val, stop messing around. We need to get out of here.
Oh.
Twice.
The shadows seem to deepen even more. Drago, you're just concentrating on trying to pull yourself out of these roots, and every time you manage to, unwrap one or cut one away from your boot, another one comes and wraps its way around your leg. There's a beating in the air, and Deandra and Val instinctively look up. As they do so, something big passes across the stars. Even though you're in a cave, looking up, it's almost like there are stars glinting on the cave roof. But something huge, with great speed, flies across the clearing.
We are not alone.
Pull harder!
You can have one more check. One more strength check, please, Drago. With advantage if you're being helped.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Well, I rolled a 19 last time.
We did!
Oh,
Is that 20?
oh yes! Wow, and you dropped to 1 as well. So it's a good job they were helping. You managed to pull yourself free of the of the area of entangling vines. But as you do, the ground seems to shake as something huge and heavy lands on the far side of the clearing, and there's a low, guttural chuckle.
I don't like laughing.
Fresh meat. I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
They're not fresh. Have you looked at
Dragon.
Jojo's face?
Oh, he's young. That could mean we don't die.
Awesome.
Oh, God, mate.
Have I got disadvantage again? Oh yeah, it's because I've got exhaustion.
Just what you need a dragon when you're exhausted.
You rolled a 1 and a 3, though. To be fair, Mark.
I got you, Raphael. I got you.
So if everybody wants to stand in the circle to get the saving throw so the dragon can breathe on us all at once.
Okay, Deandra, once again, you're up. This huge winged beast, again, a creature you've only heard tell of in fairy stories back in your home city.
Right, let me see what I can do here.
Yes.
I am going to cast Spirit Guardians at level 3.
Oh, okay.
Big guns.
I think I had to target myself, I'm not sure.
Hold on.
South 15-foot radius.
It
You
is.
call
Hold on
upon the
one
spirit to
second.
protect you.
It's a level 3 spell, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Don't charge across the green shit.
Okay, hold on. Spirit Guardians is a concentration spell, so the resistance spell you'd cast previously will drop.
Barney's used it anyway.
Okay. Alright, just bear with me 1 second. I just want to look something up because I think we can automate this.
Automations.
All gonna die.
There we go. Deandra, and where are you casting it? You cast it on yourself, don't you?
It's a 15-foot radius around me. When you cast a spell, hang on. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on the start
Yeah.
of its turn, it.
And how long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So that's 29 rounds. Okay.
And as a bonus action,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, just bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to get this Spirit Guardians automated for next time, seeing as this is the first time we've used it.
Can I have a pretty colour circle, please?
Just bear with me 1 second. Sorry.
I want a blue circle.
So,
My circle's bigger than yours, Draco.
Mm-hmm.
and it was 10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mine follows me though.
Okay, there we go.
So does
Cool.
mine.
Right, so what were you doing as your next thing?
Bonus action is Spiritual Weapon, please.
You want to cast Spiritual Weapon?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's an action. Was Spirit Guardians a bonus?
Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action.
Okay. It is indeed. Where would you like it casting?
Let me just check the distance. It's 60 feet away from me. So I'll have it right next to where the dragon is, please. Who is 50 feet away from me.
Okay.
So,
Okay, you may attack the dragon with your spiritual weapon. Make sure you have the dragon targeted.
1, 5, 3.
How long's it been since the last fight now?
Since the last fight, more than 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Because you had a rest.
Yeah.
Okay, is that you done?
Think so?
Okay, the ghostly side sweeps down at the creature. Mirrin looks across at you, Deandra, her eyes wide. And then she looks at the dragon, then she looks at you, then she looks at the dragon.
Runs.
1, 2, 3.
What kind of wolf are you?
No, said bank.
Dragon! It's a bleeding dragon!
You may run. You are in no fit state to fight.
She balances her crossbow on her broken arm with a wince. Narrows her eyes and is going to attack it and add 1d10 to her roll.
What?
She's using her Hunter's Eye ability.
Takes that. Why do I
Since we
have
fought
this?
the elk.
So that was 11. No, not since you fought the elk. No, it's been a couple of hours. No, it's not been that long since the elk. Sorry, mate, I forgot the elk. The elk died so quickly.
Has it been more than 10 minutes?
No.
Good, because my expeditious treat's still on there.
Yeah,
hold
my bond is still on.
Alright,
apart
hold
from
on,
my
guys.
Drago.
Hold on. I need to figure out, first of all, whether Mirren's here. I'll deal with that in a minute. So, that was 11:21, so yes, that hits.
Hey, bit wet.
Okay, right, sorry. So I had removed those, so let me put them back on. So the Expeditious Retreat goes on to...
I'll put in bold and in bond on him, so you doing it if you want.
Okay, mate,
It's
yeah.
not on Drago. It's not on Drago though.
No, it's not. It's on Mirrin, Aphael, and Val. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the elk. It went down so quick.
No worries.
Okay, Val.
Good.
This huge creature has just landed, the ground's shaken, just as Drago luckily managed to free himself from the entangle.
You cast entangle.
The blood of the elk caused it.
Oh.
Right, Hunter's Mark's on.
Okay.
I'm going to run back over there, 40 feet in the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Should have stayed in the circle.
You're best spreading out against dragons.
And I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
Good
luck.
I've got Assassinate. Does that put Assassinate on me? Yeah. Because I'm going before it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's advantage. Right. 2 shots in first round. First shot. Hits.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out this D4, but you hit anyway.
31 was your hit roll.
No, it would have been 27.
Sneak attack, so that's everything.
Still good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sneak attack's on.
Jesus, your damage rolls.
Second shot.
Okay, the creature gives a huge roar.
Second shot. Oh god, where is this effect? Assassinate.
Assassinate works on both attacks, does it?
Let's check. Yeah, advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Jesus Christ, he's like a cannon.
Dread ambusher, but no sneak attack. And Hunter's Mark, so this should be. Oh, it should have. Oh, Hunter's Mark should still be on it, so that should be another d6.
Yeah, the Hunter's Mark you have to apply each time because it applies to it's in case you're attacking different creatures.
Yeah.
So that's another 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the arrows speed with unerring accuracy, slamming into the neck of the beast, which is writhing around. It's beating its wings in anger. Anything else, Val?
Am I because I can't hide in the open, am I... Oh no, if you use bonus action, can't do that. No, that's it.
Right, let me just check its movement. Yeah, okay. With the beat of its wings, it takes to the air. 20. Hovers, extends its neck, and opens its jaws.
Shield up.
Raise shields.
A bit closer.
Star Trek quote. Insert.
It's only a young one, so it's not massive. But it's big enough to get 3 of you. So, Drago, Raphael, and Deandra. It opens its mouth with a roar, and a big rolling cloud of green gas boils forth from its throat.
Remember losing your character to a green dragon.
Those are
That's
nice.
why.
Okay, your expeditious retreat has gone, I'm afraid, Drago. As you're just all coughing and spluttering, your lungs burning as the acidic gas cloud seeps into you. Your eyes are streaming with water.
Can I use a reaction, please, for
Okay, what reaction?
Let me just double check. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm going to use other side on Raphael,
Okay,
which will vanish. She'll make her vanish to the ethereal plane, and she'll suffer no damage. And at the start of her turn, she'll return to the ethereal plane.
Okay. Yeah, nice. Tick it off, please. Raphael, you're looking up this rolling cloud of gas coming towards you. You instinctively hold your breath and close your eyes, and nothing happens. You open your eyes, and you are in another place. The world around you is ghostly forms. You can just about make out in this great sea of stars that surrounds you that you're just floating in. The vague, ghostly shape of a huge dragon.
Wow,
Nice.
amazing.
Nice.
Okay, how do I remove this individual pointer? Okay. Nice, very nice. Drago.
I'm gonna use a bonus action. And I'm gonna cast Compel Jewel on it.
Okay. Compel Jewel level 1 spell.
It's got to make a Wisdom saving. Do I? Hang on, where's that? Effect. This attack. Which one do I take?
Hold on, I'll have a look in a minute. So make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
Yeah.
Has
I can't
disadvantage on
pass,
attack rolls against creatures other than you. Spaces is more than 30 feet. Okay. Let's keep that up. So, compelled duel. Yeah, so your expeditious retreat had got the concentration on that had gone. So yeah, you can click the button that says self. You can click that. You're targeting the green dragon, so you can also click the effect that says target as well.
Okay.
Did you click the button that's the one that
Yeah,
says
it said
target?
effect compel dual target.
That's the one that's to yourself, but there's another effect
Oh.
with target next to it.
Yeah, that
So
one said target, hasn't it? Oh,
No, the other one says self, the one you clicked.
try that one.
That's it, you got it. Cool. Okay, it looks down at you and its eyes seem to burst with flame and anger as its lips peel back in a snarl.
Okay. And I'm going to move 25 feet to there.
Okay,
But
it's
still
20
targeted.
feet. It's 20 feet above you.
That's why I'm going to chuck 2 javelins at it.
Okay.
There we go. First one.
Wish me luck.
It's. And the second one. Misses. And that's me. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Raphael, is it? Let me just check. Is it on at the start or end of Raphael's turn that she reappears? What was it called? It was other side. You've been sent to the other side.
At the start of the allies.
At the start.
Ooh.
Suddenly, Raphael, the stars and the ghostly dragon disappear as you are forced back into the prime material plane, but you were unhurt by the breath attack.
Didn't you cast that on yourself?
It's only one person.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope, level 3 spell.
Okay.
And that's going to be on... What's the distance, the range on it? 30 feet. So, Deandra... Oh. Drago's moved. How come
You
Drago
can move. You can move. I went there, so if it does any breath attack, it goes that way. I was trying to get everybody out because I've compelled it to duel me, haven't I? So I'm hoping any area attacks will just hit me then.
I'll be okay.
I'll move there now.
Okay, so you can get Deandra and Drago, and I presume yourself as well. Yeah. And the dragon, if you want. It can be any creature.
No. So, I'm going to cast that.
Fuck you,
Don't
dragon.
forget to target yourself as well.
Oh, it's just, I just have to drag the effect across.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She was exhausted. It's not the last thing she needed. So
What we see, Maxine?
Cheers, buddy.
Deandra. And then as my bonus action,
Hold on one
I'm
second.
going to cast Healing Word.
thank you.
That's just on target Drago. I have only got her targeted now.
And that's range spell, is it? Healing word? I think it is.
Yeah, 60 foot.
So you don't
I'm
need to
gonna
roll
cast
it. How much is it?
I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Oh wow.
So that is 24 plus 3, 27 back.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking awesome.
27 back, he said.
Yeah. It's 1d8, so it's 3 times that because I cast it at 3rd level.
EverQuest Pro Healer.
Nice. Okay. Okay, your wounds just start knitting back together. You feel where you. It was burning when you were breathing, Deandra. Suddenly, it's like a fresh wind has filled your lungs, soothing them.
You just smile at her sweetly.
I can breathe.
Okay,
Not a thanks.
That's me.
Deandra, you're up.
Right, this fucking dragon's gonna have it. I'm going to cast. Ooh, what's this do?
No, Drago's going to have it. Oh, yeah. I pissed it off.
Ooh. Let's not use
It
that.
gets a saving throw, doesn't it, against your spell?
Mine, yeah, wisdom saving throw.
We didn't make that, did we?
I don't know.
We'll make it.
I'm
on
going to
this.
cast Guiding Bolt
I'll read it up.
Okay.
at 2nd level.
Thought you were trying to decide on the target then. Dragon Ball. No.
It just banks to one side and then the other as the bolts shoot past it.
Bonus action. I'm going to move my doofer to here.
Okay, how far can you move it per round?
60 feet.
Move it up in the air. Take it.
Yeah. It's a ghostly weapon. It can fly. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm going to target the dragon. It's going to make up for me missing all the time. Where's it? Spiritual weapon. There it is. I don't need to roll attack, do I? Or do I?
Spinning.
Yeah, it still needs to roll to hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god! Right, well, that's me.
Okay.
Every little helps.
Oh, I get my d4.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Be 13. I don't think that's going to hit. Let me check. Might do.
Dragon, I
No,
doubt it.
doesn't.
Well, it's worth a try. I heard that's me.
It was.
Yeah, there's 2 effects I can put on that.
How do I gel my dice? These are shit. I need new dice.
Mirrin is taking this round. She's cursing in Dwarvish as she is trying to reload her crossbow one-handed. She's got it braced against the floor and she's pulling the string back with her one good arm.
I use my reaction to run over and help her.
Well,
I use my reaction just to laugh. Step back a bit away from this dangerous beast. Give everybody some room. And I'm going to.
I need to add more to my bonuses.
Assassinate.
you get assassinate every round.
Better check. Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was just the first round.
Starting 3rd level, you're at deadliest when you get the drop in your enemies with advantage on attack roll against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet.
Okay, nice.
In addition, any hit you score against a creature with surprise is critical. Right, please hit. No. Oh yeah, hits. So that's. Sneak and Hunter's Mark.
Should do it automatically, though.
I think it's everything.
You rolled a 3, Deandra, and you rolled a 4 for your own attack and a 3 for the weapon. That's what.
Yeah, but I've only got like +3 and +4. How do I get like +10? Like wow.
Be an assassin.
No, you don't. You have plus. You've got +7.
I get fighting style. Yeah. Right, that's me.
Okay, nice. More arrows come firing in. Okay, you're done, Val, yeah?
It's got a high armor class, it's a dragon.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that. Yeah, I'm done. Yep.
Doesn't get its breath weapon back. Boosted out. Right, compelled duel.
I've got charisma 16, so +3 to whatever DC it is, isn't it?
Hold on. Must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so what's your DC?
I've got +3 to my charisma, so I don't know what the DC is.
So that's 8 plus 3 plus your proficiency, which is, I think it's 2, is it? So that's +3. So 8 plus 6, so it's 14.
14.
Oh.
Okay.
And
So
it gets disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
yeah, it gets disadvantage. Failed save creatures drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. Disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you.
Yeah, there's 2 effects you can put on.
And must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to space that is more than 30 feet away from you. Spell ends if you attack. Okay.
I can choose whether to have disadvantages against me or disadvantages against anyone else.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, it says on my thing it does. It says note in the notes.
Yeah, it's just telling you how the effects work. If you drag the attack to the target against disadvantage on any attack rolls, including you.
If you shift plus target, click and drag the second effect to the target, it will
so
no
what you have
longer
to do is you have
chance
to
against
click
you
the
or-
first effect and then shift click the second one. So it
so
basically makes it.
I wanted to do whatever it did so it got disadvantages against me.
There's
I
nothing
didn't
that gives it disadvantages against you, I'm afraid.
If you drag the first effect to target, it will get disadvantage on attack rolls against any creature, including you.
Yeah, and then you shift click the next one, which removes you from that disadvantage roll. So it effectively does then what the spell is supposed to do. It's just telling you how to get the effects to work.
Oh, okay, right, okay, sorry. Okay, then, yeah, crack on. So I thought it was like 2 different effects.
Hold on. So I'm just seeing if you put the effect on it. I can't see it at the moment. Compelled duel. Yeah. So you, what you then have to do is, are you targeting the green dragon?
I think so. Yeah. Yes. You want me to shift?
So shift click the other effect. Yeah. Shift click. Yeah. The other effect.
That one.
There you go. That's it. Right. So, yeah. So it's compelled to attack you. It hasn't got its poison thing, so it's gonna dive bomb you. Oops. Attack, 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws.
Oh, ow.
Good. This might hurt.
You'll be right.
It's better it hits me than anybody else.
Okay, it's going to try and bite you first.
Okay. Oh shit.
He's fine. I'm gonna use my reaction to cast on the side.
How many times can you cast other side a day?
It's 4. I've got 4 thingies for it. It doesn't say it's a limitation on.
Equal to your wisdom modifier, so it's 4 times.
Thank fuck for that.
Okay, you disappear. As it. Probably for the best.
That would have killed me.
Everything. This thing just towers over you. Its jaws are about to snap on your head, and the last thing you see is these jaws and these huge teeth, each the length of your forearm, snapping towards you. And then all of a sudden, you're floating in a sea of stars, and this ghostly thing you flinch as it seems to snap around you. But nothing happens, it passes straight through you.
I've got you, Draco. You're fine.
Ah, cheers.
Okay,
Ghost you boys.
it's not in range to make its claw attacks, but it hasn't moved. So
Yeah, he's on another plane, so we can't make another attack against him.
no, so it's going to move to Raphael. Because it hasn't moved yet. Oh, mind you, you can't attack, move, then attack. So that's all it's going to do. Drago. And as quickly as you appeared in this strange place of the other side of the divide between life and death, you suddenly blink back and see the
I love that
dragon
spell so much.
before you.
It doesn't even use a spell slot as well, it's so cool.
Okay. Right. How healthy is said dragon?
Heavy. So, like 20 hit points probably.
It's a dragon, so I'm going to pull out the guns, I think, for this one.
Pulls out 2 AKs, like.
Guns? It's hovering just above the ground. It's only 5 foot up.
So I can hit it then?
Yeah. It swooped down to try and bite you.
I have a glaive as well, which has got reach.
How far Dragos go?
I think I'm going to use... yeah. I think I'm going to hit it with a Divine Smite.
Okay.
Does that use a level 1 spell slot, does it?
Don't know.
In fact, no, cancel that. I will use Searing Smite, if I may. So I
That's a
cast
bonus,
that.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I can... I've got to target myself, have I, for that?
Alright, hold on. If you use that, is it a concentration?
Oh, hang on, let me
It'll
check.
drop your compelled duel if you do.
Let me check. Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll scratch that, mate. So, untarget myself. Target the dragon. So I can just use a Divine Smite. Thank you. I'm not. Let's just check Divine Smite's not concentration. No, it's just a straight out damage spell. So I'm going to use that at 2nd level Divine. So that's if I hit. I think I've got to hit first.
Yeah, so you'd have to.
I think I think I have to cast.
And
it
if you
after
look
I
at, you hit first, and then you put the effect for the level 2 effect on you. If you open it up, you can see there's effects for level 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, let's try and hit the comp first.
Okay.
Oh, that should do it. So now I put the
Now
effect
you put
on
the
me,
level
right?
2 effect on you, yeah.
Divine Smite, level 2, level 3. Have I got to target myself, or can I just click it?
If it says... No, you can just click it because it says self in the effect, so it'll put it on you automatically.
There we go.
That's the one.
And now I roll the damage. Oh, fucking hell, I got a 1.
Yeah, but the Divine Smite was good. He still did 28 damage to a dragon.
Holy shit.
My 2nd.
Okay, as your glaive hits into it, there's an explosion of energy. It roars in pain, twisting its neck, and sees you have returned from whatever place you went.
We got D4s?
Yeah.
No, Drago doesn't. Drago wasn't.
No, Drago doesn't.
Okay.
He wasn't in the bond.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll my attack roll.
You don't have inspiration.
I did? I had an inspiration?
No, you didn't. Raphael was given inspiration last time.
Oh, I thought I had.
He knows that language.
I did, I had one. You gave me one for something I did. Oh, maybe not. I thought. Okay, is there anything
Richie's
else?
having dreams about it.
No, I'm sure I had.
I nominated Raphael for one with the druids.
I think when you were playing.
Huh?
The only inspiration that was given last time was Raphael for her Calm Emotions spell.
Okay. Is that a bonus action, Divine Smite?
Did you tick off the 2nd level spell slot?
I did, yes.
No, it's not an action or a bonus action. It's something you can do whenever you hit, but it uses a spell slot.
Okay. How many hit points have I lost?
22.
So, I might lay on hands on myself.
In your own time, please.
Stop feeding yourself in the middle of the fight.
That'll do. Oh shit! I've just closed them up with the combat on. Sorry.
Right, I'll reshare it. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering!
Yeah, I'm finished. Done. Move on.
Raphael, this thing turns to face you, but Drago then blinks back on the other side of it and hits it, and it roars and turns back round. But it's beating its wings. It's only like 5 feet off the ground at the moment.
Okay.
Keep this thing grounded, baby. You're going nowhere.
Oh, hang on, what is that? That's a action. Put that. That's a spell.
Why did it do 3d8? Shouldn't it only do 2d8?
No, not at level 2.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's 4d8 at level 3, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast on Drago at 2nd level. Let me mark it off. 2nd level. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him, so that's 2d8 plus 3 because it's 2nd level, but it'll be 16 plus 3, so that's 19 back.
Why is it 16?
Because he gets max healing.
He wasn't in the emboldening.
No, that's not from the emboldening. That was from. Stay on top of your shit, man. That was from my beacon of hope.
I
Drops the mic, walks away.
I admire the boldness.
The envelope was just.
Yeah, you're right. So it's 16 plus what? Sorry, mate.
3. 19.
So it's 19. Yeah.
It's 19. 16 plus 3.
If you keep a note of how much you heal without rolling, by the way, each session mark, I can add it to the stats at the end of the session for you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, a lot depends on what level I cast it at.
Yeah. But if you just make a note each time you do it, and then let me know at the end. Okay, 19. So okay, there we go.
As far as
Nice.
he's top of the tree, whatever damage we do.
That was Healing Word. That was a spell, even though it was my bonus action spell. So I can't really do anything else. I can take an action and fire a crossbow at it.
Give it a slap.
Pull out a small crossbow.
Okay.
Fire at it. Have I got right? Let's untarget Drago.
You're a sadist. You heal them and then you shoot them and then you heal them.
Oh,
It's
it
like-
is a miss.
It's like
That's
Battlefield,
me.
it's like Battlefield 2 when you shoot people and revive them. Shoot them and revive them.
That's me. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. Deandra.
Just gracias for the heal.
I'm trying to target the green dragon. Yeah, I'm trying to target it. I will cast Guiding Bolts at level 1 with my D4, if I still have that.
Oh yeah.
Where is it gone?
You should have it.
Can I add a D4 to that?
Can.
Does that do anything?
Maybe. Depends what you roll. I think that's exactly what you needed. Let me just.
Oh,
check.
please. Oh, gods, please.
Yes, it hits.
I love that D4.
So do I.
That's going on the back of the t-shirt.
And as my bonus, I'm moving the Grim Reaper. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I said Neil one as well that says stay on top of your shit.
Yeah. What goes around comes around.
Fucking brilliant, mate.
I do that for this special.
Little keyring.
Okay, it's looking rough now. It's bleeding from several wounds. There's some tears in its wings where your guiding bolt slammed through its wings.
Thank you.
Mirrin
hammer
has
hit it?
loaded her crossbow. She's going to try shoot it. She's
If
going to
he
use
takes
her
the skill,
hunter's
I'm gonna
eye
be
again.
angry.
So she gets
I'm
plus
gonna be angry if
10
she kills Steel.
to this.
Bloody kill steal.
She's gonna nick it off Dave. Boom.
She
There it
hits.
Most powerful monster. Dead.
Yeah.
Killed by an NPC.
Wow.
It's
Oh well.
Did I kill it?
No, I killed it. In
it
fact,
appears you are a good shot, Mirrin. Well done.
it was all an
She
illusion.
looks proud for a moment, then winces, and then collapses to the ground in a mixture of exhaustion, shock,
Oh, going cast kill
disbelief.
wounds on her. But she's fucking crippled.
Make sure she's still alive.
She is just.
Alright,
Take
walk
it.
off.
It's been a lot. She's been through a lot. And she looks up at you. I killed the dragon, lass.
We all
And
killed the
with
dragon.
that, as you realise that the Undergarden is not just a place of incredible beauty, but also a place of incredible danger. And you are still in search of the keys to free yourselves. We'll leave the session there.